Hey there guys, it's Metro, and today we are back. First full stream with new computer, which has been going really well so far. Also, some things happened last night that you should be aware of. Yeah, last night was raid night. Did not get the mount weapon, just get that out there. What a surprise. So that's eventually going to happen, I'm sure. But I still don't have another piece with Twilight Devastation on it, so no rush. But yeah, I got these shoulders. I actually got 2 pair of these shoulders. It dropped, and then I bonus rolled without realizing that I got them, and I got a second pair. Hey, Sir Fiskin. What's up? Anyway, so yeah, I got these shoulders. So 480 in all slots now. So that means that standing still, and this is with the stam flask on, or strength flask on. 999K. That's much K. So it's a little bit extra health there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we're just waiting to buy the good helm, which sounds like a ABC sitcom or something, but yeah, so we're gonna get that helm that we want. We are at, I think we're like well on our way. I was able to scrap the other helm, which gives or the other shoulder piece, which gives 1,000. So that's pretty good. Yeah, 11,000. So probably 2 more weeks we'll have the helm that we want. Which was it again? This one? Yeah. Yes, the one. Strength in numbers. Yeah, it's definitely the one. Eternal Rune Weapon, Marrow Blood, Strength in Numbers, and Resounding Protection. That sounds like the helm I want. So yeah, this piece has Bloody Rune Blade, Marrow Blood, Overwhelming Power, and Impassive Visage, which is really good. And so I now have 3? I know, okay. Yeah, I'll then have no Marrow Ends though, but I don't know, by the time that happens, hopefully I'll have the Mount Weapon, which is, I mean, frankly, this might actually give more armor than that will though. I don't know, it's probably going to give more, but having one of those was nice, but it's pretty rare. I can't seem to get it. I mean, the problem is these pieces, I can get different shoulders. I mean, whatever. These shoulders aren't that good, but anyway, so let's get started, I guess. We'll get right to it. My key is what? Something shitty, right? Yeah, Shrine 17, so probably won't be doing that this week. Let's see what's out there. We did 1 key yesterday. What a mess it was. 18 mil load to go on. What a mess it was. We got to the end and Demon Hunter just completely flubbed around, lost us the key, and then left. Anyway, hey Metro, finally decided to change my name from Krillin Time to match the guild. Oh, cool, yeah, sounds good, man. Sweet. Yeah, it's good to have the same name for everything. You don't like Heart of Darkness? I see a lot of Blood DKs use it. No, I don't really like those static stat ones. I don't like that. Not my preference. I like things that do something that I could measure, you know? Okay, anyway, we're good. Let's go. Well, we're not good. We need to change, like, everything. Everything must change. First things first. Yeah, definitely magic. So, where is it? Null Dynamo. Anima. And trinkets. Boom. Which socket again? I think it's this way, right? I never remember. I don't know. Anyway, have you gotten rank 14 back? Yeah, I got it yesterday before raid. Now I just need to start saving for 4 vessels next week so I can get it again before raid. And then that'll be it. And we'll be done with the mandatory visions for our cloak. And then we can start doing them for fun. I have some ideas. I wouldn't mind doing a couple ideas, like a no cloak run. And doing a vision with no cloak and seeing how far we can go. That's going to be super in the future, though. Because obviously we're still looking to farm sockets and stuff. But anyway, what else? Talents. Didn't change talents. Let's go. I always forget. In 2 more weeks, you could have 24% Twilight Devastation with under 50 corruption. Yeah, no, I got to get it first, but that's true. It will be nice. The future is bright for this this build. Alright, here we go. Everybody's here already? I'm very close. These guys are all in the same guild. Bros with banjos. 2200, 2100, 2400, 2200. So I'm actually 2290 right now. If you get any score at all this week, will be 2300. Which should be good. I still have a lot of keys that can give score. What the hell happened there? I Oh, they were in a group and they didn't reset it. Here, let me go do this quick while they figure that out. That happens often. But anyway, ACC tournament starts properly today. It started yesterday, technically, but today is the day it starts. Like, properly. So that means windows open, no matter what. Every time the ACC tournament is on, I have my windows open. The last 3 years of streaming. Somebody pointed out last year, they're like, hey man, is the time this tournament starts the same time you always open your windows? I'm like, not on purpose. It's just always nice around this time of year. So you know what? Windows open. I don't even care. It's a little chilly, frankly. Actually, it's not. What's the temp? It was supposed to be only in the high 50s. What's Cop posting about? All the sports events in Norway got canceled because of Corona. The beer? What the fuck? That's weird. It says it's only in the 40s, but I don't believe it. There's no way it's in the 40s. That's hot. That's warm. What? You're early to your stream. It said 11. 11. Oh, 11 for you. Yeah, I like to start early. Just put it at noon just to make sure. I always give them more than they ask for. Thoughts on Echoing Void with the HP builds? It's fine, but it's not anywhere near as good as Twilight Devastation. So, if you have like extremely bad luck, I guess. If you have luck that has granted you multiple tiers of Echoing Void, use it. But if you have any Twilight Devastation at all, it'll be better. I think even like rank 1 Twilight Devastation will be better than rank 3 Echoing Void at this point. Echoing Void's okay for the raid, so, but I wouldn't recommend using this build in the raid, honestly. I just always forget to change some key things. Ideally, I'd have a separate weapon and I'd have yeah, different talents and stuff for the raid, but I just never change because usually the difference is never, like, it's very rare that my build is going to be the reason we do or do not kill a boss. And it's just annoying to always have to change things back. Alright, I'm going to eat up. We still got a strength flask on. I guess we'll stay with that for now just because I have one from the raid, so I'll just stick with that. Just shy of... Oh, there we go. What did we do? We got a scroll or something? Oh, no, it's because I ate food, yeah. So 1 million without a stam flask. And no priest buff either, so that's pretty good. Alright, who knows? This is going to be pretty tough, I think. Now, something I don't actually know about, maybe you guys know. On the front of the computer case, there's this little, like, notch. It's like a slider that goes 1, 2, 3.
4.
It's got, like, a small, a big, and a even bigger circle showing it. I think it has something to do with fan speeds. Because when I turn it all the way up to the right, it sounds like the fans are running faster, but I don't... Does anybody actually know anything about that? Okay, well, this is going to be... We can do real big here. Oh, yeah, I don't have that. I always forget something. It feels good to be doing keys again. It feels like it's been a long time. Sunday into Tuesday always feels really long. Or like Saturday into Tuesday always feels really long. Hey, Samantha. But this especially feels long because I didn't really do anything yesterday. Yesterday was such an odd day, man. I think we... Nah, let's just... We gotta get to boss as soon as possible here. But yeah, so I fixed that sound issue I was having. The freaking cable just wasn't plugged in all the way, I guess. I don't really know, because I unplugged it and replugged it, and it was fine. Everything was good. So yeah, I guess it just wasn't plugged in all the way or something. Wait, what? Oh, I'm getting that from somebody else. 282 haste. It's a good trinket. I wonder how much it gives on Mythic. Ah, somebody pulled trap. Should have paid more attention to that. That's my fault. Sizingwell's right. It's definitely the tank's job to make sure they have threat when they're running this far. It's just everything just runs so much better, though. It's kind of crazy. I don't really know if I can say I feel a difference in WoW, but I can certainly see a difference. The game just looks better, even though I played on 10 most of the time. I had that old PC too. Kind of crazy. Okay, we got stun there. Yeah, what do we got? Paladin healer, I just realized. Thought we had monk healer. Oh yeah, it's skittish. Well, okay, that's not even that bad then. When you're talking about tiers with corruption effect, you just mean multiple pieces with it if you don't have a lot of corruption. No, there's 3 different tiers of many corruptions. Not all corruptions have 3 different tiers, but most do. So say tier 1 of Echoing Void is 0.4% of your health or something like that. Tier 2 is, that's probably not the case, but either way, yeah, there's 3 different levels of it, and the amount of corruption it gives is based on the level. But it's, I don't think there's any that aren't uniform. I think they're all like uniform. Like if you added 3 tier 1s on 3 items, it would be the same as 1 tier 3 on 1 item, I think, right? I'm pretty confident that that's the way it is. But I've not, honestly, I've not looked at most corruptions, so I don't know if it's always that way. You missed. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? It's bad. Bad soccer. At least the soccer match isn't canceled because of Corona or whatever. Coronavirus. Alright, throwing coins. Let's move. That was a bad place for that one. Yeah, still getting under 60 FPS though. It's a bit weird. But either way, I guess I was usually getting like 30 or something or less, so still so much better. They have to play on an empty stadium. Yeah, it's bizarre, right? They're gonna do that with a couple sports, it looks like. You might be seeing that in the NBA as well. I think I just got fucking one shot by that. I have to say, I can never respect a Pandaren. Like, I just never... Okay, well, that's gonna be bad. He's gonna get 5 coins there. Holy shit. Alright, well, we better kill him. Anyway, I have to say, I never see a Pandaren that I think, oh, that guy is really skilled. I don't know why. It just looks like such a doofus race. Like, I don't know. Mostly, I think it's just me having a little bit of a bias because I see Cop flub around with this character so often. It's pretty much the only person I know that actually plays Pandaren. Nice big pull this week, no problem. Just gotta be careful with busting, frankly. Oh, didn't need to do that. But yeah, I guess it helps. Yeah, busting. All the small ones died at once. No real answer to that, frankly. There's going to be a lot of busting in this dungeon. Just not really much we can do about it. Anyway, so I want to start playing Bear. I think we'll probably wait till next week. I don't know. I haven't really decided. I don't want to just have one DK stream this week. I feel like that's kind of silly. But I don't know. The Bear is going to be like super fresh. Season 4, that is. Obviously, you played him a bunch in Season 3 at the end. We got those no essence challenges going as resto. So the gear isn't terrible, but it's definitely not good either. I think we'll probably start next week. Just get one more week in and get some cloak stuff done. I have to do that. Hey, Connellan, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Slow start to the stream, huh? But yeah, people will file in, I'm sure. Alright, we got morning, hey herp derp, double derp. What's up, buddy? Alright, we got a lot of count. What's that blue marker there for? I don't get it. G'day, Metro Tanner. What's up? Are you dyslexic or just pronouncing it as busting by choice? What do you mean? I could probably pull this too, right? Anyway, it's busting. Yeah, I know. It's busting, busting, skittish, and tyrannical week. So yeah, not a bad week. I think when I looked at this week on paper, I was like, oh, this is a push week. But I don't know, man. Tyrannical, I just hate. I don't like it. It's just not as fun. Busting. Oh yeah. Good morning. Did you get a new haircut? It looks nice. No, this is a Duke hat. The hat is supporting my favorite basketball team. I don't know if you've ever heard of that sport, sir. Busting versus busting. He's trolling. Who? You talking about Fribble? Please don't troll Fribble. I know. I appreciate. Hey, I appreciate humor just like everybody else, but it's just not. It's not nice to the people who don't quite get it. You know. It's just to mess with people who it bothers. Who Fribble? It's up to you. If you think you're doing it in fair play, then it's up to you, man. Oh, sports ball. Got it. Yeah. It's a secondary education program. You ever heard of those? Honestly, if the answer was no, that'd probably be a good thing. Because it means you are not $100,000 in debt. That's very cynical of me to say that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this Pat next. I think we'll get this Patrol next. Relatively difficult pack. We actually had this really weird thing that's probably going to happen again here. Had this happen a couple nights ago. We got this Patrol, and the mobs went inside this building. We're going to see if that happens again. I was very scared that it was going to pull the trash, but it did not. I can't grip. Okay, one's definitely gonna go. Yeah, they're both going. Okay, they're going there. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, what's your best advice for pugging these higher keys as a tank? I don't know. What kind of problems are you having? What's the problem you're trying to solve? What is going on now? He's going in. Yeah, see, he's going inside. This is actually very interesting, and it works out. Like right now, it's gonna be fine. Just because this one's almost dead already. I just don't know if that's going to aggro that shit. No. Yes. Yes, the answer is yes. Okay, that's not ideal. Oh, now I'm disoriented as well. Even less ideal. Okay, extremo unidealo. Is that how you say it in Portuguese or whatever? Okay, we got Bone Storm though, guys. That's where you take out your femur and just kind of spin around in circles with it, like if it's an axe. Anyway, oh yeah, I'm familiar with secondary education. I waited till 25 to file single FOSTA though. Wow, that's a nice way to get the extra %. Yeah, if you tank this Patrol right here, right against this building, one of the mobs will try to go inside. Anyway, so paid first year's community key, then Pell Grant for PA. Nice. Hey, Asterial / Sojourner / Blood Red Icon. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man? What are you up to? What is this? What are you doing? Okay, what are we at? 42%. That's a little low. Well, I mean, considering we're not even halfway through this side, that's not actually bad. It's not as bad as last week. Yes, I just don't really seem to have any problems with Skittish on us. That's why I was thinking this was going to be like a mad easy week. Skittish is super easy. With Twilight Devastation, right? Like, I mean, come on. Not really a thing. Taking a lot of damage here, though. Let's go ahead and use that. AMS, because we're taking a lot of stacks from busting. Anyway, like the DPS not being on the same page and not understanding what I'm doing, like with pulling the middle pack away from the pillar and the tall, I feel like I always lose a lot of time. Oh, well, if it's stuff like that, you can just make a route beforehand and then just link it before the key starts. I mean, that's a good option, right? Okay, this is gonna be a pain here. All these mobs come from different directions, but we got fucking Anima, so who cares? And we got Twilight Devastation. See, I'm just worried about threat, but it just never actually materializes as an issue. After teaming, I'm so sick of Motherload. It's so long and boring. Yeah, I can't believe how much time you're spending on trash and teaming on here. Busting is annoying, and that you can't do normal pulls. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice Skittish last night. Yeah, I think for the most part, people have Twilight Devastation. They probably won't even notice it. Okay, we only need like one more pack here. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Oh boy, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Help, that's a lot of damage. I was right. Yeah, that's fine. Just all up front. Should have went into it with some CD, but I didn't have any. Didn't even have Death Strike or nothing. Anyway, I started hearing my Blood Decay, healing, I guess. Gearing my Blood Decay maybe. And it's been a lot of fun doing dungeons. Yeah, it's really fun. It's definitely the spec that I think is consistently fun no matter what circumstance you're in. Just because like unless you're in like a 0 damage taken circumstance, and even then it's kind of fun to maximize the offense now with this new build. But yeah, it's like it's just always engaging. You could always play better. That's the thing. Death Strike has the potential to be like the best, the highest skill ceiling in the game. USA's collage system always feels weird to me. Where I live, community state collages, which are free, are better than paid ones. People usually go for paid collages if they can't get enough score exam. Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah, that's not the case here. Where do you live? Okay, we're done. We got way too much count, actually. That's way too much. So what we'll do is we'll only go on the left side here. Just pull this shit. Lol. Who's funny? Man, the game just plays so much better on this PC. It's insane. I think it's a hard drive, honestly. Because when I upgraded from the previous hard drive to the SSD that Matt bought me, was it a big difference? My God, it was insane. And now it's an even bigger difference. So yeah, if anybody's having trouble running WoW and you have like decent parts, like you're sure it's not your CPU, I would just get a better hard drive. Get the best hard drive you can get. Because goddamn, the game is fucking, there's like no lag, no hitches, nothing. It feels so much better. It's like everything is enhanced. Oh, we aggroed that too. Well, I didn't want to do that, but I mean, whatever. We do, I mean, we kind of are short now. Why don't people accept blood decays? Because they're wary that we might turn on them. They think, alright, this guy could solo the dungeon. He doesn't need us. So if push comes to shove, I can just kick these 4 dudes out of the group and just finish this myself, you know? With that kind of mentality, a lot of people, like, you can't have power without humility. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't have humility. So that's why. What weak ore are you using to track procs from, like, the cape and similar? It can attract things like Harmony for Enhancement Shaman. Yeah, it's just, weak ores, the add-on just does anything that you want it to, so. I just made weak ores to do these things. Laughing? Okay. It's better to have laughed than loved than never laughed at all, right? Or whatever that, what is that phrase? Are they available somewhere? The weak ores? Well, I have an entire video on my UI stuff. I haven't updated it for a long time, but it's all just the same type of weak ore. Like everything on the left side is just, there's new ones, but I just duplicated the old ones and made new ones, you know? And everything on the right side is the same still. This trinket is new, obviously, but again, what I do with weak ores is I find something that works and looks good, and then I just duplicate it to my form, you know? But yeah, if there's one specifically that you really want to know about, let me know. 2-chested a 17 Waycrest this morning with the Blood Decay, but pugs aren't trying to gamble with their higher keys. Okay. Better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. Are you sure? With great power comes great humility. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say, but you guys make a joke out of everything. So you can't really even take it serious in the chat, man. Alright, we're going to interrupt that. TVD got that one. Yeah, I've been looking for one that tracks procs like that to be able to maintain harmony easily with Shaman. And yeah, well, you can do that, no problem. I mean, you can honestly just type in... This is how I do it. I'm sure that's the quote, not sure it's right. Anyway, yeah, you can just type in harmony weakor, elemental or whatever, I don't even know what that is, whatever spec that is. And you'll find something, I'm sure. The game has gotten like so data centric that I'm surprised to hear that anybody can ever have trouble finding what they want. On my Warlock, every time I mount and take off, I get a little lag, but other tunes, it doesn't do that. Is there a fix? And maybe some kind of weak aura or some kind of error coming from an add-on? Do you have some kind of add-on tracking your mounts or something? Maybe you have that only on your one character and not on others? It's the only thing I could think of, because unless it's something to do with the mount itself, there shouldn't ever be something like that. Ask an Earth Shrine. I'm sure someone has a weak aura for it, if not on a Wago. Wago. How do you say that? Wago? Is it Wago? I'm not a Spanishman or whatever. Spaniard? I'm not from there. Alright, Endless Tragedy. Look at that perp! I'm loving seeing the purple, guys. I have to say it, obviously, because it means I have made money. But it's not about the money. It's not. It just looks fucking awesome. We got a lot of perps up here, man. Sadly, we got a lot of them who aren't around anymore, but you know what? May God have mercy on their soul. Oh, we didn't lust. I'm gonna start saying that. Alright guys, so tonight we're on Shadhar again. 80 wipes in, but it doesn't even matter. I sentenced him to die. May God have mercy on his soul. We just kill him, one pull. Harmony is an Azerite trait. It would take 2 seconds to make a weak aura from their template system. Oh, gotcha. Or change them to your preference. What? The quotes? That's what I do, yeah. Like, I wasn't satisfied with the spell being called bursting, so I changed it to busting. And then people bring it up all the time on stream. So that makes the chat more interactive. Wait, did we like not lust on the poll because it wasn't up, or was people just not paying attention? My favorite to fix is quacking. Yeah, it's a good one too. It's so much easier now, right? It's kind of cool. Because I think of Ducks. Yeah, Oregon. They're having a good year, man. They're gonna win the Pac. They did win the Pac-12, right? Oh wait, they're in the Pac-12, right? I can't remember. Only busters call it busting. It's busting, right? No doubt. It's probably the worst use of that trinket I've ever done. Gonna come in handy in the next boss. Alright, so we got 83%. This is actually perfect. Pretty much where we want to be. Usually 82.5. It's usually where we're at. Alright, now we go. Now we vacate. This is looking like an upgrade though. As long as Rixa doesn't eat us up. Like she doesn't swallow this paladin whole. I think we'll be in good shape. And I have threat back because Twilight Devastation allows me to do 300k without any effort. I have seen a lot of people complaining about shit in PvP though. It's pretty funny. I saw a clip where this guy literally dies without the person attacking him because of Infinite Stars. Infinite Stars kills him, hits him 3 times and kills him, and the Demon Hunter is CC'd or something. So I've been running 30% haste and Mythic Plus for fast single target healing and Lava Burst procs from Toll to Gore. But I don't actually notice any difference in numbers at the end of it. Do you think Verse might be better? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like, to run that much, you sacrifice something else. So I think the game is balanced very well right now, that no matter what you're running, it's viable. You just have to play around its strengths and weaknesses. For me as Ellie Shaman, or Resto Shaman, I would definitely go versatility, yeah. I've always found their issue is, outside of CDs, their heals are very flimsy. They don't heal a lot. They're like a CD supported healer. So for me, if I was playing that spec, Much like I play Blood DK around their first global weakness and get this full health build to compensate for that, I would try to do the same thing for Shaman. I would try to build a version of them where they do not have trouble healing outside of CDs. And I think the answer would be full verse build, even corruption and Azurite traits and stuff to make that happen. So you can cast spells faster, but they heal for less. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would rather bigger heals, a single bigger heal, because then that means crit is more valuable too, and you already have a lot of crit, right? Hey, Mark Davies, what's up, my friend? My problem with verse is that it's a boring stat. I don't necessarily like it either, but if it's between haste or verse as a shaman, I think I'm gonna do it. Anyway, I'm 36% crit. Yeah, that's pretty good.
5, 4, 3.
Okay, we'll use a real pot here. I forgot I should take it over here. Already forgotten. Okay, AMS. Oh, that was a little. I was a little slow on that, but I got it. It's pretty good. Crit doesn't affect my damage, sadly, so I tend to lower it for Mythic Plus, though. Oh yeah, right, because Lava Burst can't crit, or it already crits. I mean, but yeah, I mean, other spells crit, right? It's still all right. Doesn't affect it a ton. Oh, that's unfortunate. How many masks did you use to get the cloak upgrade? I've just been sticking with 4 masks. 5 masks is like unnecessarily difficult right now, and I just want to get as much sockets and shit as I can. Hey Vegas, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? God, that hits hard. Oh, well. Their range, though, pretty cool, right? Well, not the monk, but... Alright, that guy's dead. Anyway, yeah, that was my thinking, too. I will do 4, yeah. It's just better to do it with 4, if you ask me. Okay, AMS'd that one very easily. I'm gonna save the trinket for the next time it happens, because then is that hitting hard? Oh, well, I'm standing in it. That's not great. Okay, that's good. That is not good. Whatever. Alright, 13 minutes. As long as we don't actually wipe here, we're still fine. 87% is a little low. I guess we need a little bit higher than that. Okay, we got Vamp Blood for this one. He dispelled me, though. But, like, imagine being a warrior on this right now. Oh, a warrior tank? Oh my god, it'd be ridiculous. Rixa 18 Tyrannical. Yeah, no thanks. I mean, how do you even survive it as a warrior? This dungeon must suck as a warrior. I gotta get AMS one more time. I have no idea. Yeah. It's a good question. I mean, just being able to AMS this mechanic every time it goes out, or not every time, but okay. I was gonna eat that feasted sound, but we didn't actually die yet. Bear is worse, so really? No, Bear at least has some self healing, right? People hearth and change talents for this? Wait, are you serious? What the fuck? It's bizarre. Yeah, they do. Can spell reflect a lot? Oh, you can spell reflect it? Oh, okay, that's fair then. Yeah, so Bear is probably worse then if that's the case. Highest prot to do that. That's really bizarre. So would they change their hearth to right outside or something so they don't have to go far? I mean, maybe people already have it there, like me. Warriors can change their build and absorb a lot. What can they change? Can they? I healed Seismic on this and he got destroyed. Did he hearth in the middle of the dungeon? Because if not, then that's why. You got a hearth in the middle. It doesn't matter if you do anything. You just hearth and then you gain an absorption or something. Prot Warriors time to 24 and Rider out. They are doing fine. Okay, as always, you make the dumbest fucking thing. Anyway, not too much random motherload yesterday. Those Sky Scorchers on last boss are tough, yeah. This dungeon has a lot of magic damage, so I think Blood DK is excellent at it. Hey, what's up? Boomtown, how's it going, man? Alright, we're over count, but whatever. We didn't need that extra mob. That was not intentional. Well, it was, but I thought we had less than we did. Okay, fear. YouTube observer and Metro. I'm honestly gonna ban this guy. I'm so fucking sick of reading stupid, like, senseless comments that have nothing to do with what we're talking about. Anyway, there's a talent that makes ignore pain absorb more based on HP percentage. Oh yeah. YouTube observer should start observing the game and realize timing of 14 is not the norm. He just says shit like this all the fucking time. I don't know if he's trolling, but I'm getting sick of it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know about, like, I feel like this dungeon is just dominated by magic tanks though, right? Like, Blood DK and Vengeance probably ripped this place open. I swapped to Bolster. I swapped Bolster into Never Surrender. Oh, really? Gotcha. I don't know what that is, but cool. That would be, like, enough to change the fight, though. I mean, like, even now I feel like the fight is really difficult, so I can't even imagine what it looks like on a really high key. Oh, yeah, we're definitely upgrading this, though, huh? Holy shit. Well, this went well. We're gonna have a 19. I wonder if they want to do it. If it's the right 19, I'll do it for sure. I don't want to do Shrine or something. But I guess we can do it regardless. Never Surrender gives 100% more ignore pain. Okay, yeah, I guess that is enough. But Bolster's like really strong, right? So it's not worth taking like the whole dungeon. Like if you were gonna do that and not Hearth, is it worth taking that talent the whole time or what? What's going on here? Anyway, you can just meta game who gets the dot too, since it's the two closest. Yeah, like use DPS who can survive it easier. Yeah, I see. Anyway, yeah, after second boss, you Hearthstone out and swap them. It's interesting. I love how upset people get when you say anything negative about their favorite class. Do you like it? Hate it or love it. Underdogs on top, man. That's the song. The topic was Motherload and Prot Warriors. Oh, yeah. Wow, that guy got hit by that. He almost died. I still don't know what, like, should I turn that away? I guess when the fire is coming, yes. If not, then it doesn't matter. Top Raider IO people are not relevant to this to stream or keys early. They aren't pugs. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. That's not what we're talking about. As always, I don't know. I can't believe that you're not trolling at this point, but whatever. We're talking about how Prot Warrior might survive compared to other tanks, not whether or not it's possible. Obviously, it's fucking possible. Anyway, I'll be waiting for the payment. When are we listing? I know a lot of people have been listing here, but I don't see much call for it right now anyway. Where's the other two? Over here? Okay, good. He's going to that one. That one's a lot easier to use. Oh yeah, I gotta watch the yeah, so at 2:30, or I think it's 2:30, I'm gonna have to turn the basketball game on, because whoever wins that game is NC State and Pitt. NC State beat Duke, but that was because they were fucking at their stadium, PNC Arena, which is like the Duke killer. I don't know when the last time we won at PNC was. And then when they played him at Cameron, it was a fucking 20-point win the other way. So I think they should be able to beat both teams no problem easily. But I still want to watch the game a little bit. Anyway, if we would follow all letters, all MDI, tournaments of Mythic Plus, everyone would just be the same 4 to 5 classes. It's too far from the average mass in numbers. Rixer, whatever her name is, trucks prop pally too. I mean, it hits everybody hard. The fight's just really hard. Because, like, you're so used to physical damage. You know what I mean? You don't realize how poor the magic mitigation is on 90% of tanks. Like, even Blood DK, right? Like, even though they basically are type agnostic for mitigation, still, like, you notice it. It's still really hard. I am good, out of hospital and recovering back at home. Sweet, yeah, it was routine, nothing routine, but nothing too crazy either, right, Mark? I can't remember. Alright, well, that was easy. Let's see what that 19 is looking like. It's nice to have the window open, though. Got some messages in Discord. So this is something funny that happened last night. I don't know how many people even know about this, but people were queuing into N'Zoth without the cloak, and they were just instantly getting mind controlled. N'Zoth LFR came out yesterday, so that's pretty funny. A knee operation, yeah. Demon Hunter, the only one with decent magic damage mitigation, or am I wrong? Oh no, definitely not. Blood DK is better for sure. Demon Hunter will take less damage, but Blood DK's mitigation form does not. Like, it has nothing to do with what type of damage it does for the most part. I would never willingly step my foot into a N'Zoth LFR. Yeah, neither would I, but it's still funny. So, like, if you go into that fight without the cloak, you instantly get mind controlled, which is kind of funny, but... So they made it so you cannot queue for it. Yeah, they did, of course. That's why I know about it. People were talking about, like, you shouldn't need a piece of gear to be able to do a raid boss. It's like, dude, have you done the cloak questline? You shouldn't even be able to enter the fucking raid without the cloak. Have you paid attention to anything that has happened this season? It shouldn't even be possible to enter the raid without the cloak. It makes no sense. Like, the lore behind entering the raid requires the fucking cloak. You shouldn't even be allowed to be in there without the cloak. So, anyway, I'm about to do it for the lulz. I should do it. Yeah, I should just... People are saying it takes like 3 hours. Like, you never kill it. The fight doesn't get killed. Nobody knows the mechanics. I want to go in there and see if I can solo it. I'd be interested. I want to see what's different, because obviously there's gonna... on normal, you don't even have to have two... Yeah. On normal, you don't even have to have 2 separate groups go down. So I'd imagine an LFR, you probably don't even need... Probably just one person goes down, and that's probably enough. Or maybe it probably just takes people. That's usually how it works. It just takes people against their will. LFR raiders, why do I need to farm a cloak to do a raid? Yeah, that's right. I mean, how fucking stupid is that? You're doing a raid. How about you prepare for said raid? If you don't want to prepare, then then stop raiding. I don't understand. Anyway, if you don't get a cloak within 5 days of hitting 120, you should just quit. I mean, that's the case, right? If you are... I don't know what item level is required. Can we even see? If you can queue for this and you do not have the cloak, what the fuck are you doing? It doesn't even take 5 days. It doesn't even take 5 hours. I mean, it doesn't matter how long it takes or what you're doing. If you're playing your character and you don't have the cloak and you're queuing for LFR and N'Zoth and then bitching about not having the cloak, please stop playing this video game. Just go play anything else. Any other community would be better for you than this one. For real. 430 to queue. Okay, that's funny because my bear is 435. So the character I haven't played since last season is already higher. Anyway, LFR raid is like an oxymoron. Yo, don't insult them. What's this cloak stuff about? Hey, Banana, what's up? Are you asking what's the item? There's a new legendary in 8.3. And it's like very important, like super important. It's not just a legendary item, it's more than that. So LFR drops 430. 430 is a lot for LFR. Oh, that's what eye level it drops. 410 is what's required. Oh my god. You can skip 3 sceneries with alts for the cloak. It's like 1 hour gameplay. Nice. I'm confused. Oh, what are casuals who depend on LFR for content doing in game if they aren't doing the main quest line? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like, first of all, I don't know why. So LFR drops 430. Is that what you're saying? Because you get better than that from just visions, right? I mean, you get Much better than that. If you just did visions, you'd get better gear. So why would anybody even do LFR? I really don't know. I don't know why it's in the game, honestly. Where's Tokes at? He's not around anymore. Oh no, it's 440. That's not bad. But yeah, go get a 440. Oh yeah, because this is Nazoth, right? Go get a 440 Twilight Devastation. This is legit. I might have to queue for this on my Paladin, to be honest. I might have to queue. Faxi. Yeah, it's 410 to queue. Gotcha. I might have to queue on my Paladin. Well, that's going to be a huge waste of time. But maybe eventually, if it gets easier, I might have to queue on my Paladin and try to get this weapon. Nothing has changed, I guess, with LFR complaints. Not really. 430 or 445 without mass. Yeah, you get way better gear. Other than Nazoth. Anyway, you can't do visions, etc. without the cloak quest line. Like, legit, what have they been doing? Legion pet battles? I don't know. It's a great question. I really don't. I don't understand the psychology. I don't get it at all. As if people who do LFR will be able to do a full horrific run? Absolutely. The cloak carries you. You can literally... I went almost, like, legitimately AFK. I got up for almost 15 minutes the other day. And came back and still finished it. I used a vessel before I left, stepped away, had to go help my mom with something, came back, it was probably about 10 minutes later, and I wasn't even halfway through the bar. Anyway, I think they are in-game so that everyone gets to see the current raid content, not that I like LFR. Yeah, that's the thing, you shouldn't get to see it if you don't, like, you know what I mean? I don't get to see what it's like to go play in the NBA, right? You know, well, that's a bad example, I don't know. But anyway, what else? And why is this affecting enough people to be a hot topic? It's not. We're just talking about it on stream, so people think it's more of a topic than it is. I did LFR for a quest, but that was back when everyone was doing BOD. I never touched an LFR raid after that. Sure. How's the new PC? Did it help you kill? Shadhar? Well, no, we did not kill Shadhar, so it didn't help with that. But it's great. It's great. It was worth the purchase. It was expensive, but it's gonna pay for itself one way or the other. I tried LFR, and people are seeming to say that somehow the stream quality is higher, even though I didn't change anything on that front, so let's do it. Anyway, I tried LFR last night. The dying buff was at 10 stacks, and raid couldn't kill Nazoth. Yeah, no, it has. That's what I'm saying. That's why the fight's hard, because the mechanics will wipe you no matter what. I mean, that's the way it is on normal and heroic, too. Like, just learn the fight. They don't need to nerf it. Learn the fight. Not hard. Anyway, I did LFR last night. 4 hours to queue into Mechatoric just for them to have already killed it. Wow. What's the PC specs? GeoJaff, I have it posted, pinned in the Discord, so check it out. Let me restart computer. 1 minute. Well, that's honestly, if I restarted my computer right now, that's about how long it takes. This new PC's load times are absolutely I would have paid $3,000 just for that. It wasn't 3,000. 2.5. I would pay 2.5K just for that, honestly. It was, I loaded, this is the first time I, like, loaded it up, this first day. Usually what I used to do was, I'd wake up, turn my old PC on, go to the bathroom, and by the time I'd come back, the PC would be like, it'd be alright. It would still be loading, but it'd be fine. But now, I sat here, I pressed the button. It took a while to like properly turn on. It was like black screen for probably about 30 seconds. And then like the Asus screen was on for about 15 seconds. But then instantly, it was just, everything was ready. Like not only was everything ready, but like the second it was ready, I opened the browser and browser was up like that. The old PC, it was like, if I ever did that, all the programs that start, like, I'd have to, like, wait, like, 15 minutes for each of them. Not 15, but I'd have to wait a while. To get Battle.net, my browser, the Twitch client, OBS, Streamlabs, all of that up, it would probably take a good 15 minutes total. But this, literally, the second the PC started, open all 4 of them, boom, they're up. Second you press them, it's crazy. Anyway, I was trying for rank 3 battle res recipe. Oh, really? That's how you get it? In basketball world, LFR would be closer to going to basketball summer camp for special kids instead of playing in the NBA. Yeah, that was a bad example. So I have a question. How do you know if boss damage is physical or magic? I have a weak ore, Fribble. Yeah, I have a weak ore. You haven't noticed it? The stream quality is better. It was laggy before on your old PC. Super smooth now. Sweet. Well, yeah, I guess that's the case. I don't know. Honestly, when I'm looking at the preview of the stream, it looks so good, and I don't know why. I think it's the monitor, honestly. Because I got my old monitor, my old second monitor was bad, very bad. Can you share the weak ore for damage intake? Yeah, it's on the video. It's on in the description. In the description, there's a video with all my UI stuff. Yes, can I look it up beforehand? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, 144 hertz with or whatever it's called, a display port. The old one was like using HDMI, and it was mad old, so shit. I have quit raiding in WAD, but always run LFR a few times to see patched raid content. Rarely some normal heroic pugs, but not lately. I only am Mythic Plus on BFA and Legion. Okay, cool. Thanks for that, up. Anyway, let's see. We got a big pull coming here. Yeah, I want to get this shit too. Drew's gonna get it. Perfect. Nice. Hate that we're so slow here. Uh-oh. You could see in-game as well as dungeons. Deals X shadow damage. Yeah, I guess so. I like to see how much damage it does compared to physical, though, because that's when I know I need to use AMS. Yeah, that's for bosses only. Anyway, oh sweet, I recently got a 144 hertz too, and it makes internet surfing better. Not. Oh, yeah. Not. This is a garlic. Not. Anyway, here we go. I'm not going to interrupt earlier. I always do this. I swear they should add a Horde Alliance option set for Siege Brawl. Sucks to do this as Alliance. Yeah, it sucks to do everything as Alliance, though. Other than level characters, everything's better on Horde, right? I got it for CSGO, but I don't even play it anymore. Yeah, do you play any games anymore? Or no, you just kind of... You're just a memer. Just living on Twitter now, maybe, huh? Sorry, that sounds like that's an insult, but I wasn't meaning to be insulting. I want to go home. I downloaded the new Call of Duty Battle Res. Oh, that's cool. A Brazilian, maybe? It's a Brazilian-only version. Oh. Hell, killed that guy. It's all good. I'm a Reddit YouTube neckbeard. So everything that's fire / arcane, whatever damage is classified as magic unless it says physical. Yeah, unless it's physical specifically, then it's nature, magic, any of that stuff is magic. Nature, arcane, shadow. Magic has schools in this game, right? That's why it's important to understand it. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of busting, huh? I didn't think Blood DK did well on Tyrannical. Nice doing a 19. Oh yeah, no, fine. Tyrannical is fine for Blood DK. There's a couple fights that suck, and this is probably gonna have some that do suck, but it's not really that bad. This guy's pretty qualified, the Druid. He's no Sarah, but he's okay. I think we'll just stay here. I don't wanna go anywhere. Smile? Yeah, I agree. I'm with you. Okay, I'm taking a lot of damage though. About to die to this. Yep, dead. Just died to busting there. I think that's the first time I've ever died to the tank buster. I really wish you could battle res inside. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's annoying. Hunter pet can taunt that tank buster. Oh yeah, good call. I'll let him know. Hey man, how's it going? Simon Cowell, what's up? Going good. Besides the fact that we just died to the tank buster, where is it? Somebody's kiting it? There it is. Anyway, when you busted, I wonder if it was as good for him as it was for you. It wasn't good for me, so hopefully it's better for him. Anyway, gonna get some big progression done tonight. I doubt it. If anything, last night is anything to show, but hopefully. That fight just seems to have our number for some reason. But frankly, I was probably making too big of a deal about the pull count. I didn't really think about it, but I mean, we've done 100 pulls in the time it usually takes to do 35, so it's not really that big of a deal. Anyway, would you recommend Brewmaster for a starter tank, as the mitigation is so easy to keep up, or does it make it too boring? Play whatever you enjoy, I don't know. If you feel like it would be good for you, then play it. Don't let somebody else tell you what to play, honestly. If you're looking for the easiest tank, though, it's definitely Bear, I would definitely say. Megatorque all over again, slightly different, but yeah. Just people not seeming to understand what is and isn't important on the fight. Anyway, I think Brew is probably one of the harder tanks to play well. Yeah, I would say. If you're playing it in like 0 damage situations, then I guess it's pretty easy. But if you're playing it in any type of scenario where it's hard to play, then you definitely want to play something else, probably. Anyway, simple, but we make it hard. Yeah, there's just nothing to say about it. People just don't do the mechanics properly, so I don't know. There's nothing to be learned. There's nothing to change. No strategy elements to change. Just people have to do the mechanics. The best for kiting, I would say Blood DK is the best for kiting. Although, I don't know, Brewmaster can be really good depending on what type of kiting. How come Bear is easiest? I thought they can be one shot before they get raged. No, they can't be. Bear is easiest because it has very little interactions with its spells. It's very straightforward. There's no situations that change the way Bear plays. Brew is healer dependent. That's true too, yeah. Maybe in classic. In retail, they're pretty beefy, yeah. The HP pull on them should be enough to, wow. Alright, well, we won't be upgrading this one. Guardians. What? Of the Galaxy? I never saw the second film. How was it? Or who's pretty beefy? Yeah, we're talking about Bear. Guardian bears can get to armor cap with 3 or 4 iron furs. Oh yeah, I forgot there's an armor cap now. That's funny. It was very good. Oh yeah. What happens if you don't like films? Do you think I would still like it? If I despise all films, would I still like the film? Guardian was best in Legion pre-Argus. Oh really? I didn't realize bears healed for so much. A lot of it is not actual healing, but yeah, they got massive buffs to frenzy regen. No. Okay, I wouldn't like it then. Alright. Alright, we good?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Joker was, oh dude, Joker was such a good film. And I think they've just completely redesigned their whole universe to fit that film. Have you seen the Batman 2021 stuff? That looks like it takes place in the time frame that the Joker took place in, so I think they're gonna set up a whole new Batman in that time frame. No? Oh, you should look it up. Remind me after this, I could show you on stream. I'm just gonna die there. Yep. Anyway, I also think Bear's Mastery heals them from when other healers... Okay, see you later. Anyway, just wipe it up. What tank has the highest damage output on Mythic Plus, or is it mostly dependent on your corruption? I would say corruption, yeah. But most of it's gonna be... Why are we still fighting? Anyway, most of it's gonna be corruption, so I don't know what to recommend. But I guess Bear, or I guess Warrior is still the best. Anyway, Robert Pattinson. Oh yeah, you haven't seen anything about that? That's crazy. I'm excited for the new Batman film. Yeah, me too. It looks really good. Warrior still does... Okay, see you later. Warrior still does very good damage if you account for their spell reflect, but corruption evens the playing field for sure, yeah. You mean a bear was needed to kill Jaden, but I don't think there was a boss which needed a bear 100%. No, there wasn't. I like Christian Bale though. Oh yeah, obviously he was awesome, but he's done. He's been done. Joker, best film of 2019 by far. Yeah. They had magic reduction skill on 22nd CD. That was only in the first tier of Legion though, not all the way through Antorus or whatever you were saying. Wasn't there a fight in Legion where you had to have a bear tank? No. I mean, they were good to solo tank Star Augur, but Blood could do it as well. Oh yeah, they didn't use a bear to have. They didn't use a bear to have a bear. They used a bear for the speed roar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Speed roar was OP. It was really strong in Legion. Anyway, Warrior is just strange playing. Keeping up block and managing ignore pain along with other CDs just feels weird. Not for me. Oh, gotcha. The Gotham TV series was pretty dope. Here, I'm going to show you this before I forget. These are really interesting. It's on Polygon. Yeah, here we go. I'll just show you this. Yo, Rain of Fire, though? What's that, a film? I moved the window capture. There it is. Alright, check this out. So that's... Well, these are pictures of the car. Where's the third one? Top. That's probably the best one. Look at that. Engine in the back. That's pretty cool, right? Yeah, Christian Bale movie. Gotcha. I like Gotham as well. If you managed to go through Balloon Man without quitting, it was really good. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, I don't know. Like, just that picture alone makes me think it's in the 70s or 80s or whatever Joker was in. And it's got that, like, really dark grittiness to it that makes me think that they're going to be in the same universe. So, we'll see. I'm excited, though. I think that, I mean, there's just literally just pictures, but I think that's exciting to see that. Okay, let's get ESPN open. So when the game begins, we can watch it. Frustrated D. Wade skipping son's title game. You mean his daughter's title game? Anyway, okay, it's halftime for the Clemson game. Guess he has 2 kids. Anyway, damn, that's sick. It does look cool, right? That'd be interesting if it was the same nuts universe that DC stepping up their movie game finally, and Dark Knight wasn't a fluke. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that's what me and the guy I work with, we always talk about this. Like, how is it possible? They have the most iconic like superheroes on the planet, right? How does Batman and Superman not succeed? That's just some next level failures, right? Like, come on, let's get going here. The fuck is this nonsense? Anyway, Told the Gore, Junkyard. I wouldn't mind have done it. We'll sign up. Anyway, I want Batman Beyond. Beyond what? Bed Bath & Beyond? I don't see any prop pallies on YouTube doing high keys like Warrior, Vengeance, and Monk. Seems pallies are squishy. Oh, really? Well, we're going to be playing pally on Friday, so stay tuned. Beyond talking like Raggy Roo player over here. Isn't Batman still a child when the Joker takes place? Yeah, he is. He's like 8 or whatever he is when his parents die. So this would be like 10 years in the future kind of thing. You know, so if it took place in the 70s, then this would take place in the 80s. But a lot of people don't realize that, Astronaut's fine. Anyway, a lot of people don't realize that the first Joker was actually in his 70s or 60s. He was old. Let's put it that way. People are always like, they can't make a universe out of it. He's too old. It's like, well, first of all, we don't actually ever hear anything about Arthur Fleck's age. We just know Joaquin Phoenix is old, right? Like, he looks old in the film, but that doesn't mean... Oh, this is the guy who left, by the way. Anyway, it's also implying Arthur Fleck is the same Joker. Right, that's the other thing. He might not even be in the film. That's the thing, like, there's like 10 Jokers, right? Like, he inspires new Jokers, so... Yeah, I think it's a really good idea. Because they have the worst writers and Superman just sucks anyway. Gotcha. Hey, size. Oh, that's not... That's Heat Hazard. What's up, man? How's it going? I thought I saw the same picture. Throwing shade in party chat? Yeah, I'm just going to leave this group, honestly. It's just pointless being in a group with somebody who leaves 5 minutes into a key. But that was pretty much the only key, so I guess we'll sign up and just wait. I like the new Joker. Seems more unstable in the head naturally rather than comical. I like that. Yeah, me too. It was really good. They did a great job making that feel like a realistic... Hello, I come to your stream from the YouTube. I play Black Priest. We do key in game double upgrade. Nice. Black Priest. That's funny. Yeah, there's just no keys right now. I could do mine, I guess. I don't know. It's never gonna amount to much, so we might as well. Shrine 11, Shrine 17. Okay, stop that. Let's see what signs up. It's gonna be a mess though. That stuff, the stuff Metro puts up with. Hey chat, hey Metro, hey Theodores. I won't speak for the chat, but hey Theodores. Oh yeah, I need to do this frickin', I'm out of Expulsum, like entirely. Don't have enough to make cauldrons. Where is it? That's my fault, the lack of keys. I bring the Black Priest and upgrade them all too high. Oh, right. Huh. Fair enough. We'll give this like 10 minutes if we get some good applicants, but it doesn't look like not a lot of people starving for this key. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway. I have like 100 Expulsum, but cauldrons are BOA. Oh, well, you could make them and drop them yourself, I guess. 999, so close. Yeah, right, it's funny. One more small upgrade and we'll be good. Yeah, that guy's prime. Insta decline? Yeah, that's the dude who left the previous key. That's why we're looking for a key right now. That guy's okay, I guess. Not really. His best shrine is a 14. But, holy pally. That's so much responsibility. Juan Sam D's nuts. Yeah, how about that? I don't know, that guy's actually not bad. He's not great, but he's not bad. Wait, he's the healer though. Okay, I forget it. Anyway, I watched a few pulls last night before falling asleep super early. Looks like Cop was making big efforts to not make the mistakes as last week. Yeah, I just can't seem to get the guy to do both. He either does shit damage and doesn't die, or he does good damage and dies every pull, so I don't know. Not in a good place right now with Cop. Very creative name, LeMayo. Yeah, it's pretty good. It is a good name. Okay, downloading that Raider IO add-on right now. That looks so useful. Oh yeah, I wouldn't say it's mandatory, but it's extremely valuable. Because we transition zones again, it's gone. That's awkward. Shadow Priest doesn't really bring a single thing, huh? Well, kinda does. Get the health buff. Let's take it. Priest is no longer an auto decline for me just because the buff. I want strawberries. Why? What happened? Shift happens. Well, we kind of need another melee. Wish me luck. Gonna attempt a 5-mass with Holy Pally. Well, if you're geared and you're ready to go on that character, it's gonna be easy. Healer's so freaking easy. It's kind of nuts. You should just roll a range, a little easier to avoid stuff. Who Cop? Oh yeah, I don't know. Cop needs to declutter. He has way too much screen real estate, just covering nothing of value. Yeah. Does Cop click all of his abilities? No, I don't think he clicks any of them. Why? Second Demon Hunter. That guy's really good though, so I think we'll just go 2 Demon Hunters. Cops. Oh, but now we have no Lust. Alright, well I have some drums. I just need to actually use them. I'm not going to remember though. He has a Naga, yeah. Cop screen gives me anxiety. Windwalker Monk is one of the hardest melee to play. Oh, really? Just BM Hunter, free damage. Yeah, I was trying to talk him into going, changing classes next expansion. Seemed somewhat open to it. He was talking about liking Enhance enough to play it, and I was like, oh, you should try it, because I think it'd be easier to play. Let's see if... Enhance is worse? Or you think it's harder to play? What the hell? What was I going to look at? The route. That's what I need to look at. I still don't really know this route very well. Cop is my Shaman Brotherhood. Could be interesting, yeah. Not necessarily hard to play, just hard to be able to play. Groups don't like Enhance. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't do any grouping with anybody, so. That's not on the table to worry about. Enhance isn't that bad. Actually, I top damage in high keys in most fights. It just doesn't scale as high during massive, insane 20... Yeah, we're talking about raids only. Anyway, okay. Nothing crazy. Pulling this pack was something that people were not happy with, but I think it's going to be fine on most weeks. Anyway, I want Cop to come with me and Latsu on his mage last week. We were doing baby keys. Oh yeah, he was sick or something. He's always sick. What else? Like 14, 15, right? Okay, we didn't summon that guy. All who oppose us will fall. It's nice to have the window open though, man. That's all you need in life. Nice little outdoors. Alright, let's put this game on. No reason not to. I used to not put it on because my computer wouldn't function well with that on as well as streaming, but that's no longer an issue. If you remember last ACC tournament, I had my Surface on the desk. I was watching it while playing. That's no longer an issue. The only thing is I can't actually see if any notifications pop up, so. Anyway, but it wouldn't really matter. The best way to make market improvements is running constantly. I agree. Summon. Alright, let's eat it. Here, I'll link the route. I gotta get in the habit of linking the route. Alright, Clemson and Miami. I quite like Miami. This Chris, I think his name is Chris Likes. I don't see. Oh yeah, there he is. I like those uniforms too. I really like Miami's color scheme, uniform-wise. Chris Likes is a cool guy because he's like 5'7" or some shit. He plays hard.
4, 3, 2.
Any of you guys 5'7"? Any males? Actually, it'd be more rare that it'd be females, right? I love when tanks drop routes beforehand. I give it once. I give it a once over. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't really think it matters. Honestly, just follow what I'm doing, but. I guess, you know, for some it does. Oh, there's going to be a lot of busting here, huh? Make sure we got a couple immunities here, so you'll have to use those. Demon Hunter did not use them. Paladin did. Anyway, double Demon Hunter bursting. AO, yeah. Better to just die there, honestly. I don't know how the priest didn't die. Honestly. I guess it wouldn't be so much in a pug. We just tend to do things that require CC or someone grabbing particular mobs. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know. Try to take like the simplest routes always. We're not actually doing anything with that spider now, right? Thought you dislike Shadow Priest. Yeah, I used to, and I still do. But this guy was pretty good, and extra stam is not something I'll ever turn down anymore. It's just nice to have it, really. Okay, let's just go back up and get the blob or whatever. It's a spider up here. Here, we can pull this too. This game is so low scoring. It's 28-29 with 16 minutes left to go. What the fuck? These teams suck. The ACC does kind of suck this year. I didn't want to admit it early on, but there's a lot of really bad teams in the ACC this year. And the best teams aren't even that good. Like, normally it's like the top 4 teams are like the 4 of the best teams in the nation, but this year not the case. Anyway, Master Spell is really nice. Yeah, I guess so. Mind up. What the hell is that? Some dude spamming that shit. I don't know what that means. People like who do shit like that never make any sense to me. It's like, at best, that's something I don't care about. So why even announce it? At worst, it's just legitimately spam. At best, it's some random DPS proc that you're announcing or something that I literally don't give a fuck about. If I need to move the mob, it's going to be moved. I don't care what is up and what isn't up. Anyway, sup, hey, hi Lord, what's up? Based. Fire mages are shaking right now. If I need to move the mob, I'm going to move it. Oh yeah, sorry. That's how it is. Like, I don't. If there's something that necessitates movement, it doesn't really matter what is and isn't happening in the key. I try not to move mobs if I don't have to, always, but sometimes you have to. As a Wisconsin fan, this is the worst regular season Big Ten championship I've seen in decades. Hey, Bradley. The tournament will be interesting. This is going to be a crazy year for basketball. I'm glad that there's other basketball fans out there. Wisconsin not having a marquee year, are they? They're not quite the year that they beat Kentucky in the, what was that? That was the championship game, right? What is that dude doing? Let's go. Move. Move. What are you doing? Let's go. Taking forever. But yeah, still, I think they're going to have a good year. Big Ten is really good this year, so maybe they'll have some kind of upsets. You never know. Neither is MSU. All Big Ten teams are middle of the pack. I don't know, man. MSU's, they were sucking early, but goddamn, they're hot right now, man. They're like the hottest team in the country right now, and that's... Although, I don't know. Michigan was the hottest team in the country 2 years ago. Their bus, or their plane got, like, taken out of the air. It's like some catastrophe. And they came in with all this swag, and they only made it, what, 2 rounds? So... It's good to be hot, but that second weekend is a different thing entirely. Like, when you take a week off of basketball, it doesn't really matter how hot you are. Think Trae Young is a bust? Oh, really? I haven't really watched. He's on the Hawks, right? What? Well, that's not good. How'd that aggro? Cam Reddish is on the Hawks, too, and I know he's a bust. That dude was the most overrated player ever. Anyway, what weapon and chain are you using? Shadow, I have an entire video on the build I'm using, so check it out. It's the pinned video or whatever, the featured video on the channel. But being an MSU fan, I see this all the time. Oh, really? They're overrated as well, you mean? Cool, thanks, sure. Well, I hate to say it, but Cassius Winston is not as good of a player as people think he is, frankly. He's good, but he's just old. You know what I mean? Like, he's only good because he's been in the game for so long. I think he means illusion. Oh, I don't know, maybe. I doubt it, but maybe. He's using Windsong, some sort of crazy hidden spell mechanic. Just kidding. He's good for college. Yeah, exactly. But he's not. I mean, Trey Jones is the best point guard in the country, if you ask me. I don't think there's anybody even close. There's a lot of really good players, though. That fucking Luka Garza is really good. I think he's a little overrated, too. He just looks good because he's the only person who's good on that team. But I'll tell you who is not overrated. Obi Toppin. This dude is a fucking beast. He looks like a beast. He doesn't even... He's like, oh, he'll be good once he's in his, like, 30s. No, he's a fucking monster. He looks like fucking Yoel Romero in basketball. Like, it's unbelievable, this dude. This dude just looks physical. Like, it's insane. Okay, there's the drums. Anyway, oh, somebody else used them. Okay, that's fine. Undersized, under-athletic, smart player, though. Yeah, you're talking about Cassius Winston, yeah. Anyway, Luke as doing 30 points, 9 rebounds. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's good statistically, and people think he's better than he is because he's on a team that allows him to be good that statistically. If he was on Duke with those stats, they would win every game by 100, you know what I mean? So that's just not possible. Somebody has to not shoot for him to score that many points. I hope you soon, boy. Yeah. Funny. Anyway, Malachi Flynn is good. Oh yeah, Malachi Flynn. I haven't actually watched a lot of those. I watched them lose the other night. 2 nights, the 2 losses ago actually. I watched that game. He missed a game-winning or game-tying shot, or maybe it was game-winning. How are you old in college basketball? I just mean like he's a 4th-year player in a league with 1-year players. You know what I'm saying? So he looks better than he is because he's basically like 25 and everybody else is 19. It'll be weird watching March Madness with no fans. That's what is going to happen. Oh, really? I don't give a fuck about that. But I guess it will be weird. Actually, I would like that if that happened, frankly, because then we won't have to deal with these stupid... Every fucking year, Duke gets in a bracket and plays a team that has a better crowd than Duke does. I don't understand it. If I was the Duke AD, I would literally pay for alumni to fly out to the school. Or fly out to the game. Just tell me where they're played, and I will get you there. Because I would be so sick of this happening every single year. It's 4 years in a row, as of last year. They play a team on a home court, basically. A team that is like 10 miles away from where they're playing. And it is so ridiculous. It's supposed to be a neutral court for a reason, and every single year Duke gets fucked. I don't know if it's intentional, if people... They do this on purpose to make the blue bloods have to fight, like, you know, fight up or what, but... Anyway, MSU always has players who seem they play forever. Yeah, Drew Neitzel. He played for like 7 years. Yeah, yo, that's good though. I mean, that's a good thing, right? So that's why they're always solid. My mother, like, I think she's like actually like physically attracted to Tom Izzo. She loves this guy so much. She talks about him all the time. And whenever you say something about Michigan State, she gets like offended. I'm like, okay, but the team isn't that good. I don't really like the school. I don't really like the program, but the team isn't really that good regardless. So it's weird. What's awesome about this tournament is there's no great teams. Yeah, it's certainly not 2015, right? Of course, I can't remember. I can't believe I didn't remember what I was going to say before. I was talking about Wisconsin beating Kentucky. I said, was that in the national championship? No, of course not. How could I even say that? That's blasphemy. That was a great year, though. Dayton is going to win. I have to say, I think San Diego State, if they get... I don't think they're going to be a #1 seed anymore. But I think both Dayton and San Diego State could lose in the first round. If they were both 1 seeds, I would say pick this to be the year with 2 1 seeds losing. Okay, we could skip this too. I think we pulled a little bit more than we needed to. My high school basketball coach was Izzo's roommate. Oh, wow, that's pretty interesting. What, in college or something? Or do you mean when he... I don't know. How haven't heard that name in a while. The team was so good, Drew. Or Drew and Summers, yeah. That's good. A lot of people. Gonzaga is finally going to do it. If there was a year, this would be it. I'm glad there's so many college basketball fans. It's awesome. I'm looking to do some Mythic Plus as a healer. Which best Mythic Plus healer? Blood Death Knight. Them being a 2 seed helps them. Now they can, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's really good, actually. I agree. Yeah, in college, him and Steve Mariucci went to Northern Michigan together. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know this. Noob question, but where in your UI do you see how much Death Strike will heal you? It's on the health bar. You'll see, if I take a lot of damage, I'll notice it. There's like a little white line that shows you what my Death Strike's prediction will be. Would be nuts if Bloodworm still healed party members as well. Oh, when did it do that? No, not the number. You'll see it. It might not happen until the boss or something, but when I'm like low health, it'll be a lot more obvious. Holy Pally and Wrestler Druid are the best healers? Yeah, we were just joking. Anyway, we'll be okay with this. Right at the beginning of Wrath. Oh, that's cool. But yeah, the thing about Gonzaga is they have a lot of good foreign talent. I don't know how they always do this. I guess maybe it's because they're on the West Coast or something. They always recruit people who are not from the United States. And it always confuses. It's like, how? These kids could be playing professional basketball. There's no rules there. Killian Tilly, these guys could be like, whatever the other dudes. I can't remember these people's names. But anyway, Hachimura, surely these guys could be playing in Europe somewhere, but they don't want to play in Europe. They want to go to the NBA, not fucking Euro leagues and shit. So they feel like this is the best way to get there, I guess. Which I wouldn't disagree with, frankly. Okay, I'm just gonna have to battle race this guy. Keep aggro on more and more shit. Anyway, WCC has a lock on Aussie and West Coast Conference. Yeah, I don't know how. Well, Luke played EuroLeague. Luca Garza. Oh, really? How's he in college then? I didn't think that was possible. No numbers for me. Like I said, it's a little white bar. You'll see it. See it? How there's that white bar there? He didn't went college. Oh, you're talking about Luka Doncic. I'm talking about Luca Garza. Sorry. There's two Lucas now. We have to be. Next year will be interesting. Well, provided Garza goes, I guess. I don't know why I wouldn't, but. Yeah, what's the number above your health percent? Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. That's the total absorb number. It's just kind of on there. It's like doesn't really help, but it's there. Neither did you by the looks of it. Well, go to college? I did. And that's why I'm here streaming and playing WoW instead of living a life. Okay, just general absorb. Yeah, just any absorbs. Cumulative. I don't really ever look at that, but it's just on there just in case. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's dead. Anyway, watch teams practice for the KSM tourney is so awesome. They're up to 17 keys. But finishing sub 10 minutes. Oh, yeah. Luca Garza is from Washington, D.C., if I remember. Yeah, he's from the United States. You can see on his portrait in green how much it heals for. Oh, yeah. I was talking about Juka because he said he didn't win. Oh, I get it. That was a good one. You made a good joke there, my friend. Keep those jokes up. Man, it's so nice to have fucking something on my second monitor and not being lagging and WoW. Alright, let's get this guy full mana here. Oh, we got a lot of time on Lust anyway. Oh, we didn't do the, we didn't do anything yet, really. We didn't do the obelisk yet either. Why did the chicken cross the road? What do you mean? What chicken? I will pull this, and then we'll get the obelisk, and then we'll go boss. He didn't. He got gripped across by a death knight. Oh, that's interesting. Cause they're fucking stupid. Stupid. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not really sure what circumstances would exist for a fucking foul, basic foul to cross a road, but I guess there's weird animals out there, just like there's weird people. A farm. What, in Warcraft 3? There we go. Twilight Dev at the right time. Life's easy when it procs at the right time. I have to say, that's one of my favorite things about this patch. I know not everybody likes this, but I love the random swings of power. It's like, god damn, I was worried about this, and now I'm not. That's just a great feeling. And I know people look at it like they're very pessimistic. They're like, oh, but it sucks when it doesn't happen. It's like, well, when it doesn't happen, you're just season 3. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, things are just hard. But, like, the baseline of it being hard is good when the top end is easy. I like that. Hi, I miss you. No. No, okay. Do you miss me too? Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. Alright, let's go ahead and get out. We'll get lost here. 20 seconds.
Five, four, three, two, one.
Okay. That's a little early there. Oh. Okay, there we go. Somebody used it like too early. This fight is gonna be mayhem. Done a lot of damage to the other boss so far. It's a bit weird. Their boss is at 84%. That seems odd. Oh boy, stupid tornadoes. Cleave's gonna hit somebody? Okay, I didn't. Must be nice to do this fight as ranged. Alright, that didn't clear, what? Oh, he's out of mana already almost. Which is surprising because I was under the impression that they didn't use a lot of mana. Good fight for Bone Storm though. Very few fights out there that it's good for on single target. On like boss fights, I mean, Tyrannical. When will you do a face reveal? What do you mean a face reveal? Holy shit! Oh my god, I'm getting fucking destroyed by this bitch. Freaking tornadoes everywhere. Okay, we actually one-shot it. Well, it's not over yet, but it should be over. How about it? Anyway, yeah, show face. I mean, were you joking or what? I have my the cam is not on. Is it off? Is that what you guys are saying? Might have forgotten. Cam muted? Oh fuck. I never had a cam since I've been here. It would be nice to see you. We'll look into it. If people want to see it, we could try it. I didn't really think anybody would want to see it, though, frankly. They're trolling? Oh, you think? Alright, anyway. That Paladin's out of mana, but we got it. One shot. It's pretty nice. This might still be in time. Only 6 stats. No. Yeah, why'd you expose him, man? What the fuck? Never? Oh, really? Alright. Nice easy route from here on. Really hate this XD. Fuck you. Just kidding. Nothing personal. Maybe we should pull that too, huh? I'm gonna pull that too just because we have nothing to fear this week, I feel like. Except fear itself. Fear is the mind killer, as they say. Who says that? It's from some sci-fi film or something, right? Dune? Is that the name of it? What's it, like a cult hit? Because I've never even heard of it. I heard that they're making, speaking of cult hits, I heard that they're making a new Riddick. Did you guys hear about this? I mean, they've been talking about making it for years, I guess, so who knows, but it's just like those films, like there's like 10 years in between every one. It's bizarre. Vin Diesel said he's seen a script for it. I don't know if that means anything, but guess it will happen. Yeah, we're gonna be way over count. That's fine though. Was a series of books and a movie in the '80s, and that was kind of a cult hit. Yeah, Vin bought the rights. Oh wow, really? That's funny. He might as well. He's basically ever done 3 films: Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious. That's it. I can't even name the other ones. Anyway, yeah, you know what I mean. Take off your sunglasses. These are regular glasses. If I took them off, it'd be harder to see. But yeah, I mean, it's basically his claim to fame is like 3 film franchises. So, The Babysitter. Okay. I mean, he's done a lot of films besides those 3, but I mean, in terms of like who he is, he wouldn't be who he is if it wasn't for those 3 franchises. So he might as well do. It's like XXX, Fast and Furious, and Riddick, right? If it wasn't for those things, there wouldn't be Vin Diesel, if you ask me. What else? Maybe there's something else. How's your progression in Nyalotha going? Well, it went really well out of the gate, but now it's going very slow. He's a nobody? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. Oh yeah, Groot. I forgot that was even him, honestly. It's kind of silly that they wasted money on that. What healer synergizes best with Blood DK? Any healer that can do things good besides heal. So Paladin's really good right now. I used to say Resto Shaman all the time, but Paladin's just better right now. And Dix Priest is still really good. Anyway, hey, I didn't die to puddles last night. Yeah, we made some progress, I guess, as a group, but it's just kind of weird. It's just an odd fight. It's not your normal fight. There's no progress left to be made. We just are waiting for the fight to die. We're stuck on Shad 2, but we got really good progress last night. Should kill tonight. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, we haven't been making progress in the last probably 40 pulls. It just doesn't die. We've learned everything we need to learn about the fight. We know everything we need to know about the fight. We just die every time. Like, deaths in phase 1 and 2 make it impossible to kill a fight. Anyway, how much did they have to pay him to say Groot over and over again? That's what I'm saying. A lot. Probably millions. Should have made the film better, because that film sucked. No, I'm just kidding. It was fine. I never saw the third one or the second one. I think we could skip that too. I don't know. We should probably kill a pack anyway, because we gotta wait, obviously. There's no reason not to kill a pack.
The Colterian fleet is nearly yours, my queen.
I wish that if you stun these mobs, they didn't transform. That would be nice counterplay. But maybe it would be too pointless. Because if they didn't change, what would they do? They would just attack you? Yeah, they'd have to change the mobs, I guess. Vin Diesel grew 54 million between June 16 and June 17. Is that when they filmed that? It's a lot. Much dollar. Did that miss? That probably missed. No, I hit. Have you seen the pacifier? I haven't used one of those in a long time, man. Probably maybe 15 years. Anyway, what's the score here? I'm actually comparing logs at the moment. Ours versus kill logs. See what I can do more healing. I watched a lot of videos last night and this morning, and there's 5 healers doing 115k HPS, so if everybody was doing more healing, the fight would be a lot more comfortable. But then again, I watched a kill Bajira, actually. I watched Bajira's first kill. 2 healers died, and they still killed it. So, like, they finished 50% of the fight with only 3 healers, so I don't know. What's this game called? This game is called World of Warcraft. You are actually very funny, Metro. Have you thought about stand-up? Standing up, I can't. It'd be harder to play. Wait, why is that guy dead? Anyway, yeah, I've been sat around 90k. Yeah, I mean, the number doesn't really matter that much, but Just everybody doing slightly more HPS is gonna help. The only other thing that I thought about changing was writing a whole sheet of CDs, but it doesn't even really matter. Like we've yet to wipe to healing. We just wiped to healers not doing things that they could do, like not using CDs on people who are low. I guess it's a hard mentality to get into, but like if you ever see somebody is at like 50% health and one of those ads is gonna hit, just give them a CD. Like, you know what I mean? Don't let them die. It happened all the time last night, or somebody was clearly gonna die. Like it was obvious they were gonna die, and they just died. It's like, well, no, we have multiple CDs to solve that, and they just don't get used. So I don't know. You need an adjustable desk. Yeah, that'd be cool. Vin Diesel movie, brah. No, this is World of Warcraft. This is Roblox. No, incorrect. Shad here is 90% on healers. Yeah, I wish it was, honestly, but it's not. Not for us. Anyway, I could channel a Joe Rogan monologue about the art of comedy. Oh, really? Oh, feel free. I'm gonna just save the res. 14 minutes. This is plenty. We'll upgrade this. Asked you earlier, but I missed the answer. Left for a bit. Why are you using Bone Storm? Did you? I don't remember that comment. Bone Storm's really good with this new health build, and obviously any dungeon with high volume trash, it's extremely good. How's the audio today? Yeah, I found out the problem was because my wire wasn't plugged in all the way, I guess. I'm not really sure. It's a meme because of how far up their own butts these comedians get on their podcasts. They act like they're curing cancer or something. Oh, yeah. I get it. How's your new PC, by the way? Oh, it's excellent. I can't believe how good it is. It's insane. I'm about to tank and... Oh, don't even bother. You literally don't bother. You won't kill it.
The trail leads deeper into this foul-smelling passage.
Yeah, Mr. Heartless, sorry. Did you get the audio figured out? Yeah, it was, I guess the cable wasn't in all the way or something. I don't really know. Like, I unplugged it and replugged it, and then it worked, so I guess that's what happened. Just a waste of gold on repair? Yeah, you won't kill it, legitimately. But I thought Bone Storm capped off on healing and damage. I've been running Vamp Blood with rank 3. It does, but it's very rare that you're fighting enough mobs that would matter. That has absolutely no reason. That's not a detriment. Like, that's not a reason to not take Bone Storm. The reason you would not take Bone Storm is because the higher uptime on Vamp Blood will be better damage overall. But now, ironically, Bone Storm is one of our best heals because of the higher HP. Bone Storm heals percentage of your HP, so when you gain 400k HP, obviously Bone Storm gets a lot more valuable, huh? So... it still heals you 15%. Oh, okay, see you later. Yeah, no doubt. It's still very good. Shadhar is and isn't on healers. DPS also has to actually do damage. The difference between transition... Right, that's the thing, like, we are damage, kind of hindered by damage too, but hopefully Infective and Diabolical are here tonight, and that will be good. We can get slightly better damage. Although I worry that Diabolical hasn't seen the fight. Oh, cool. Just healed the full. Sweet. For fuck's sake. Yeah, that could have been me. I don't know. There was only 3 of us here, so... I keep thinking that the other dude's able to interrupt, but he's not here, so... And that's the key right there. Oh well. 16 it is. Shadhar, not a DPS race. It's about people staying alive. And the easiest way to stay alive is to kill the fight faster. Because the less mechanics that happen in the early 2 phases, the easier it is to heal. Okay, 96, that's fine. We'll get the packs afterwards.
5.
You have 10 minutes left. Oh, up the stream. Alright, see you guys tomorrow then, I guess. What else? It's funny to witness brain deads in their natural habitat for a few pull. I guess it is funny. I should probably have done it just to see it. What's your prog right now, Kareem? Everything has to be good on Shad, yeah. LFR equals welfare, libtards equals owned. Wow. Get blown the fuck out, as they say. Banana, we were talking about this the other day. Do you remember this? You probably remember this. We were talking about this the other day on private servers on Nostarius. When that guy was going in, he was forming 40-man raid groups to save people to Molten Core. Now, I don't know if you saw it recently, but they actually hotfixed it, so there's a dialogue now. if you enter a raid that's already in progress, like on live, it shows you, but in classic it did not, right? So he would form raid groups and then like save people. We were talking about this type of like, I'm gonna waste my own time just to fuck other people shit. It's funny. I don't know if you remembered it or not, but I thought you might. The dude would literally like just grab, who was it? I don't know. That's why I wanted to know if you remembered it, because I can't remember the guy's name. I was trying to look it up, but I couldn't remember the name. The only thing I remembered was Stay Safe did an interview with the guy, but he deleted all his private server videos. I guess maybe on purpose, but it was like, oh. So I couldn't actually find out the guy's name. Didn't your old guild do that or something? Maybe, I don't know. Probably, that guild was made of fucking idiots. This is pretty funny. Trolling is an art that few can master. Yeah, I have to say, like, that kind of thing is actually very interesting to me, because it's like, I feel like I dedicate a lot towards comedy. Like, I spend a lot of time thinking about what I can do or say that will be humorous. But that is like a whole nother level, right? Like, that guy's literally leveling characters. He even got banned, right? Like, and then he just made a new character. That dude is literally leveling characters just to get people saved in Molten Core. Like, come on. How nuts is that? Oh my god, double Twilight. The mob's dead already. What the fuck? That's ridiculous. I think that should happen to me. Everyone left on the first boss of MC and I was sitting there like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's probably it. It was, the guy was doing it all the time. He got banned from Light's Hope or whatever. But that's the kind of shit that just only happens in Classic, I feel like. Like, that doesn't happen on live, right? Like, I mean, because they know how to protect the players from it, I guess. Speed pop! Came on the wrong fucking side, that's for sure. Well, this is gonna be another phase here, at least. Do you have any favorite comedians? Honestly, I don't really watch comedy anymore. I used to watch it all the time when I was younger, but I just kind of got bored of it. Comedy has become this like race to offend now or something, like to say the most ridiculous thing, and it's just kind of boring. I don't know any comedians that are like my style of comedy, and if I did, maybe I would watch them. The only one that I ever really liked was Mitch Hedberg, and he wasn't really my style of comedy, but he was close. Just funny quips and observations delivered in a kind of sarcastic way at most times. Most specials are terrible. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're just not special. What do you think of Jim Carrey? I don't know, nothing. Isn't Carapace brain dead on every difficulty? Not quite. Anyway, do you think you'd think people would remember his name? No, he would change. That's what I'm saying. He'd get banned and then make a new character. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, let's see. That's pretty okay with that. Ricky Gervais can offend without even trying. Honestly, that was probably the funniest thing I saw. His Golden Globes or whatever that was. Golden Globes monologue. Anyway, hey Tagore, what's up, man? A lot of comedians talk politics. At this point, it's hard to listen to. Right, it's just stuff that I don't think is funny anyway, one way or the other. Whatever they're saying. Okay, we gotta kill this here. 6 minutes, all of a sudden it's tight. Poor Mel Gibson. Oh, really? I don't think he's poor, but perhaps. Okay, where's the packs? Go that way. I'm surprised we upgraded this. Trevor Noah ruined the Daily Show. Oh, really? Sorry to hear that. I mean, it's not like he had much choice, right? It was either the show stops or that's it. These talk show comedians are the worst. Oh, yeah, fucking, what's his name? I can't stand that shit. I'm so sick of seeing. I had to, like, block his channel. I don't want to see any fucking clips from him. Colbert. John Oliver. Oh, you don't like John Oliver? I watch that every once in a while just because I like the way he delivers it, but it is annoying, some of the topics. The fact that, like, they're just so against every everything. It's just annoying. I don't know. Anyway, last week with John Oliver was pretty funny. Yeah, the comedy is good on that show. Like, it's more of a comedy show than a news show. But, like, Colbert's shit is the opposite. It's, like, more about news than it's comedy, and it's just not funny. To me. Anyway. How's the keys been for you? Yeah, pretty good, actually. We had trouble finding keys, but... What is it now? I actually upgraded that. 18 motherload. It's pretty good. 5 dead to first tentacle on Carapace. LOL. John Oliver and Stephen Colbert are funny. Don't watch them, but used to. Gotcha. Yeah, Colbert used to be awesome. He used to be hilarious, but now he just talks about shit that I don't want to hear about. It's just Trump bad most of the time, and it's kind of annoying. Don't even care about politics. Yeah, it's just, I'm so sick of hearing about it. Whenever they do like a pure politics one, I don't even listen to it because I don't want to hear it. But like the topic about there's been some good ones, honestly. Plus, for some reason, the guy who like one of the guys who writes or does the show is from Scranton, where I live. The Scranton like news. They have this stupid train. I don't know. You should look it up. Anyway, I think John Oliver delivers delivery. I like John Oliver's delivery, but it gets a little boring. The anti-Trump campaign is stale. I get it. It's current still, but ZZZ. Oh, you live in Scranton. Yeah, I live very close to it. Live like five minutes away. Feel like you get brain cancer after about 2 minutes. Oh, that's not good. That's dangerous. You might die to that. Okay. Anyway, that went very well. Let's see if there's another key out there. Oh, 18 motherload or 18 under rot. Wouldn't mind doing that. I'd like to get some score though, honestly, but that was score right there. Here, 17 told to gore. Mechagon Junkyard, that's the one right there. The junkyard. Have you seen Ismo? Never heard of it. How often do people reference the Office? Nobody ever references it. That show was like not even talked about here. You live where the Office show was based. Awesome. Yeah, technically, I mean the show had nothing to do with Scranton, but it was in Scranton. Is this where Parks and Recreation was filmed? Is it? I don't think so. LeMayo, well, that's the key. Oh, hey, we timed it. That went very well. I was just joking, obviously. What a roller coaster. No, that was just a joke. Only reason people know Scranton. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, I don't know. Trump was just here. Trump was in Scranton last week. He talked about something. I don't know about what. He was here, though. I know that much. It was filmed 30 minutes away from me. Oh, that's funny, yeah. Parks and Rec is Pawnee, Indiana. Oh, got it. I don't like recreation, but parks are cool. I guess they kind of go hand in hand, huh? Okay, so that game's over. Who won? Eight dead to tentacle now. Oh, it's a tragedy. And mix it up with the Office. Oh yeah. How could you mix up recreation with Office? That's Astronomy. Those two don't. They're not the same. Oh, the game's still on though. 55 to 53. So it's getting up there. Okay, what do we got? We got 4 people, but we're not in the queue. Oh, this is a great name here, guys. Boss Player. Oh boy, it's gonna be a good one. NC State. So this is what we're hoping for this NC State pick game. This is what we're hoping for. We're hoping for a like 6 overtime game. About 6 injuries, 3 on each side. 6 overtime game. And yeah, they just deplete each other so bad that no matter who plays Duke tomorrow, it's like a 50-point win. Because the thing that's gonna suck about this game tomorrow, with a lot of characters, yeah, Demon Hunter names, right? Anyway, the thing that's gonna suck about this game tomorrow, it's at 2:30, so it's gonna be on in the middle of the day at work, and that's usually when we're the busiest. So hopefully we'll get either some cancellations, or it's just a rout and we win easily, or I don't know what else could happen. Root canal. Actually, that time sucks. Tomorrow's gonna be like the worst day ever. Hopefully something's changed. The dumbest people, man. I don't know who's scheduling this shit. We had a fucking root canal. Finish root canal, which is the harder phase, against. So there's supposed to be like single column is supposed to be like the hard shit, like shit that takes the longest, and then second column is supposed to be the easy shit, right? So the hard, like in ranks of hardness. Here we go. Implant placement, of course. Root canal finish, crown, root canal start. Those are the four, like top four. Then 5 would be like posterior composites. Okay. We have finish root canal at, I think it's like 3. Then in the second column, we have a crown. That should never fucking happen. There should never be a crown in the second column. We are not equipped to do a crown in the second column. So that means that we basically just have an emergency crown. They're going to be put into the main column, and we're going to have to see 2 basically in the same room. Then, after that, another finish root canal. So, finish root canal, crown, operative across from crown, which is bad one way or the other, but it's going to have to switch. And then finish root canal again. So there's probably a 3-hour stretch that we are going to just be behind. Like, we've scheduled ourselves to be behind. So we're just fucked, right? So, I don't know. Tomorrow's going to suck. Hopefully one of those 3 people doesn't show up. As much as that sucks to say. How can I pull so much heals and DPS like you? What is your talents, traits, my traits, talents, and trinkets? It's all on the screen. And if you have any questions, ask them specifically. But, yeah, I mean... Nothing special. Just use Death Strike more. That's not even that much, honestly. I've had upwards of 60 some. I think Mother Load 18 last week. We had 65k HPS. That was pretty low. When do you use Death Caress? Just to engage a single enemy. Yeah, never in your rotation. Terrible use of runes. Only when you're at ranged for an extended period of time or when you need to pull. Take a day off. I was honestly thinking about not working tomorrow. If the computer didn't come yesterday, I was going to say, listen, I can't come to work tomorrow. If it came today, there'd be no way I'd be able to not put it together tonight, and then I just wouldn't sleep, so I wouldn't be able to go to work. But yeah, no, we're going to be fine for tomorrow. It just sucks. Anyway, how many years have you been doing dentistry? I started working there 2015, maybe? I don't know. It feels like 5 years, but I don't actually know. I didn't get into it thinking it was going to be a long-term thing. The only reason I did it was because one of the chicks who worked there had to have like surgery and she couldn't stand for like 8 weeks. So I took her job for 8 weeks and then I was like, well, I have no other prospects in my life because college was a pointless endeavor. So I might as well keep working there. Where'd you get your main hand weapon? The raid, obviously. From Nazoth. New computer, yeah. Hey, Cridstar, what's up? Yeah, wait, what are we even doing? Junkyard, right? Not Mother Load. Okay, so what's going on with this next game? Oh, this game's still on. I'm reading. It's there used to be a guy in Classic, Clemson alum. His name was. I haven't seen him at all in live, but maybe he's still here. Clemson had some big wins this year. What am I doing? Some big wins this year. They beat all the top teams, right? Did they beat Virginia too? I know they beat Florida State, Louisville, and Duke. But that's about it. Then they lost. They're freaking 15-15, 9-11 in the conference. So. Nine games and 3 of them are against the best teams in the conference. It's weird. Not normal. Jim Larinaga though. That guy just never looks happy. I feel bad for him. I feel like he doesn't. He must be really stressed out. He looks just like Jim Boeheim. It's funny. They must be brothers. They even have the same first name. Alright, so we got Boss Player, Deadpool. Great movie, obviously. And there goes that flask. Alright, so back to Stam Flask now. Let's see what these guys got here. A lot of people haven't upgraded their cloak yet. What the hell are you waiting for? Stop doing this and go upgrade your cloak. Maybe they still, that's just they're behind a week or whatever. Berserk in 3 minutes, low. We are going to wipe with 6 stacks. What the fuck? Rogue is 411? Nah, it's just a bug. I don't know why it says that. I don't know why it does that. Oh, my neck is the highest as well. It's quite a margin for some of these guys. 499. So next level is 84, and that will be 501. That'd be cool. What's the highest in the world? Somebody said like 89, right? It's pretty nuts. I'm actually top DPS as a tank in this LFR group. Pretty nuts. That's what she said. What's Faxies? 87, I think he said. Can't remember. He was here before, but I guess he's gone. Okay, are we doing the wrong dungeon or what? Oh, it's Toll to Gore. Wait, what? Do you think you could do mythics with no add-ons? Yeah, I would. I should do that, huh? That could be one of the challenges. No add-on mythic plus. We should give it a try. Neck level? What's my what? Neck level, yeah. Not your IRL neck level, since I know that went down a few levels recently. Where's there a flight path?
I've seen you around here before.
Just fly all the way across. If I beat these people here, I won't because they're already there. Anyway, 85, also rude and funny. That's funny. Alright, anyway. Alright, Clemson's winning very handily here. Everyone's getting mind controlled. Oh yeah, they're dying from the thing, huh? The PC's pretty hot though. I'm kind of surprised by that. On Carapace, yeah, I know. You've been talking about it for a while. What the hell? That was loud. CPU's only at 62 degrees. Well, that's actually pretty high. 62 degrees? That's pretty high, right? So I'm pretty sure this front thing turns the fans up, so I'm going to turn that up. What is your breast level? Oh, yeah, it's high. There's like this, maybe anybody knows. On the front of my computer, there's this little like notch, and it's got 3 dots. Each dot is bigger than the previous. And I'm pretty sure when I turn it all the way to the biggest dot, it's like, it's turning the fans up or something. I don't know what it's doing, honestly. Does anybody know? I wish my name was Mimic, right? That's fan speed. Okay, cool. So I just turned it all the way up. It's already dropped to 60. 62 is low for AMD? Oh, really? Well, it's Intel, but yeah. This thing tells me the temperature, and it's got yellow. I assume that means like it's very stable. And then 62 is like orange, so I mean, I guess that's kind of hot. But I assume if it was like in the 70s, it would be red maybe? I don't know. I don't know how it could run any, like, imagine if it was in the green. That would probably mean something was wrong, right? Like if it was like 30 degrees Celsius, that would probably be a bad thing, right? I don't think it could be that cool. 62 degrees Celsius is like hot as fuck though, right? Isn't that like, what's the temperature? Let's see. 62. Oh my god, 143 degrees. Yeah, that would like burn the fuck out of you if you touch that. Anyway, speaking of monitors, I just got 2 curved MSI monitors, which are 144 hertz. Yeah, I have 2 as well that are 144 hertz, but I need another DisplayPort cable. I only have 1, so only 1. It's hot, but it's fine for a CPU, yeah. Is the upcoming level squish a good or a bad thing? Good, for sure. Fan speed, yeah, okay, we read that. Alright, anyway, let's get going here. I mean, could have used a summon. Anyway, Amazon's brand braided DisplayPort cables is like $10. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to Best Buy and buy one. Just don't hit 180 F or higher, lol. At that point, your PC will auto shut down. Yeah, that's what I heard, that if it gets too hot, it just shuts down, right? Your group didn't know you were absent. I can't see this going well. Yeah, I don't know if they legitimately tried to put the key in without me or what. 50 to 62 is average under load according to Google. Oh, cool. Well, it's down to 58 now that I turned the fans up. I just don't know, is there any reason to ever have the fan not at the max? Maybe because it makes a little noise? I don't hear it though. Best Buy, not so bad these days. They price match Amazon again. Oh, that's cool. I'm not really worried about price. It's just, it'd be faster for me to go on Friday than to order something. Whatever, your group didn't know. Okay, read that. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, we good? Toll to Gore. What is this? I don't even know what this key is. I thought I signed up to free or to Motherload. Nope. Junkyard. That's teaming. Not all of us are daddy Warbucks, okay? What do you mean? I mean, it's like a $5 cable, right? If it's $7 or $10, does it matter? I believe it was 17 Tolagor. Yeah, I guess so. If it's a manual fan, can keep it at max unless your power supply can't handle it. Oh, I see. I don't know, manual fan. You mean like, do I have to spin? I have to spin the blades myself? I don't think it's that kind. I don't think that's the kind it is.
Chaos in the lower levels of the prison, which we can use to our advantage. Make your way to the top floor, where the overseer can be found. Relieve him of his keys, secure our asset, and slay anyone who stands in your path.
You were right though, it's 17 Tolagor. Manual to where you control the speeds at all times. Oh, okay. I thought you meant like I had to actually spin the fans myself. That was going to be tough to pull off, I think. I mean, really tough to pull off. Not the best Twilight dev that we could have put out there. It hit a couple things, but not a lot. Anyway, yeah, you just got to stand behind it and blow the whole time. Okay, that's not going to be on the table, unfortunately. So if that's the case, I'll have to get a different fan. What can I should probably get an automatic fan, right? Five stacks of this fucking health thing. Something is not attacking me. Not that. I don't know. Anyway, I thought you had to stand in front to blow. I don't know. Get water cooling. I have water cooling, yeah. Just got a real fan to blow the manual fan. Oh, that's actually a fucking excellent idea. Holy shit. That is such a good idea. I didn't even think about that. Will you heal me, Mr. Ragnaros? Seems unlikely. Let's go Bone Storm now. That fucking name though, boss player. What a fucking joke. Rooted. Dead. Anyway, do you have curved monitors or just not? Or not? I didn't hear what you said. Yeah, I got 2 of the same curved monitors now. Previously, I had 1 good monitor. My monitors are cones. Oh, wow. What the hell? How's that? Oh, my God. How's that work? Anyway, previously, I had 1 really good monitor and 1 shitty monitor. But now I have 2 of the exact same monitors, which I thought was a really good idea. And I was right. The problem is, I only have 1 DisplayPort cable. I didn't realize. I should have realized that when I bought the monitor. So I have to go back up and buy another one. Why can't I go back to flat monitors? Now curves look so much nicer. Yeah, it does definitely look a lot nicer. I mean, I don't know. It's been a while since I've used a flat one, so. For gaming, that is. My second monitor was flat, but I didn't really do anything. Did you sell your own computer? No, I'm using it. Well, not right now, but I have it hooked up. Oh my God. I have it like hooked up and I used it a lot yesterday. The old computer has stuff that is irreplaceable on it. Like I couldn't possibly transfer it all. There's too much of it, so. Yeah, I have the other one. It's right next to this one. Do you find a big difference between... Oh, yeah, absolutely. This monitor, the one that I'm using as my main monitor for gaming, is the HDMI one. I should have just hooked them up in a different order, but I don't really care. Anyway, the HDMI one is so much worse than the DisplayPort one. It's insane. It doesn't really... I don't know why, but I guess that's just how it goes. Man, it's like... I might have to take this jacket off. I have had this Duke jacket on, but it's getting a bit warm. I was right. ACC tournament equals Windows Open. It is 40. It says it's 47. There's no way it's 47. I don't. Whoever put that, they should be fired because you're retarded. It's definitely at least in the 50s. It's probably just some kind of program that puts the number on the screen, right? Been a couple nice days. I think it's spring, man. I think it's gonna be a lot of nice days. We had the mildest winter I think I've ever had. We only had snow like twice total. Oh, big snow. Oh wow, that game's almost tied now. What the fuck? Yeah, about to win. Clemson making free throws. That's it. I really would have liked to see Miami, but I don't really care because they're gonna play. Who are they gonna play? Florida State, right? Or are they? I don't know who plays who in this, honestly. The bracket's confusing because Georgetown's like literally not allowed to be in the tournament. Why did Romero end there with 9 stacks and 22 seconds left? Because I'm not paying attention. But also, you really want to keep 10 stacks of Marrow end if you can. If you're in a situation like this, that's not a mistake anymore. Making sure you stay at 10 stacks is better than the alternative, but obviously I shouldn't do that regardless. I should never use it above 7.
Beware.
But you'd be surprised how difficult it is to pay attention to the minutia when you're streaming and watching basketball at the same time. And talking to chat. 20 Tyrannical bosses gonna take 8 minutes each, at least, yeah. Oops. Why is 10 stacks so important? No, the talent is... You're thinking of the old talent. We're using Fall Bulwark now to maximize our HP, so... The more stacks, the better. This first. It's always awkward. Haven't seen real snow in years. Oh, really? You live somewhere where it's warm? Well, that's a good thing. Snow's cool, but it's definitely overrated. Okay, but with the other talent, you don't care as long as you're 5? No, yeah, obviously, with that talent, you don't want to be above 6, really. Actually, a nice heal there for once. Hey, Drav, what's up, buddy? How's it going, man? Long time no see. Wait, did anybody open the door? No, nobody opened the door. Alright, so we better get going. Oh, yeah, they did. Okay. Yeah, we've switched to Fall Bulwark from Ossuary, and that was one of, like, the contested moments of this build, but... I don't really notice it anymore. It was kind of bad the first few days, but I don't really notice it at all anymore. You just get less death strikes off, which does suck, but okay, what are you doing? Come on up here, fellas. Yeah, Clemson's definitely the better team. How are the groups treating you today? They were very kind. A lot of them gave me presents because it was my birthday last week. I didn't even plan on this, but this new computer is basically a birthday gift, right? A birthday gift I bought myself. That's adult life, by the way. Anybody's like young, still celebrating birthdays, you get a bunch of gifts and shit. Wait 10 more years, then you'll be buying yourself gifts. But still, I mean, one way or the other. Didn't mean for it to be a birthday gift, it's just... I was looking at prices and I was like, man, I really gotta get a new PC. How long am I gonna delay this? So true, yeah, it is. Definitely true. Although I got the best gift I ever got on my birthday. I'm wearing it right now. This is from the campus. So cool. It's like awesome, honestly. My uncle got this for me. Fucking crazy ass story too. They called to order it, and like I guess they like forgot to place the order. They called to order it, they never got any confirmation, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, yeah, here's the confirmation." They gave it to them, and then they tried to track it. It didn't go anywhere. It wasn't tracked, like it wasn't a thing. So then they called again, and it was just like, "Oh, we forgot," kind of thing. So they sent it out with like massive priority. Like it got here like the day that they talked to the person. It was awesome. Anyway, I built one for Christmas for myself. Another sad part of adult life. Yeah. Do you ever watch Duke games live? No, I've never been to a college basketball game. I don't think I would ever want to, honestly. People always said like, let's go see a game. It's like even baseball I don't want to see. Like I'd rather watch. I want to see the game. I want to watch the sport happen. Not, you know what I mean? You can't do that when you're at the stadium. It's just you're too busy. You would have to go outside for that. I guess technically, yeah. Not now with this Corona beer or whatever thing that's going on. Adult life. Your wife buys you a birthday present with your own money. Yeah, right. Fuck wives, man. Anyway, a whack. Yeah, no doubt. I won't ever go outside. Just silent protest from me and outside right now. Ossuary is still better for high keys where you need the extra death strikes to survive. I don't think you ever need those. But I guess I haven't done them, so I don't know. Fall Bulwark's pretty much mandatory for this, so if you're not taking it, then you might as well just go back to the original build. Anyway, I like using Tombstone. Oh, really? Yeah, I wanted to try it. I definitely, before this expansion's over, I want to do a challenge run. Challenge session where we do active talents only. Oh my god, what a mess. We need the count there, so we're not going anywhere. Well, the healer's not here. 1 minute on demand, 600. Yeah, the problem is it uses up all your bone shields, so I don't know. I guess it's nice. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do that someday. I don't know where I'm gonna put all the keys. Make me a sandwich. Made me a sandwich at my birthday. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Can't believe they're canceling all these things. Yeah. I'd rather use 5 bone shields to save me rather than 10 bone shields and just die. I mean, I guess so, but does that really happen? Five is the max that it is? I don't know. I've never really used a talent. I used to like on the alpha. I think that was the only time I ever actually had it. Ever take such a high quality dump that you kind of just sit there and reflect for a few minutes? No. Not really. Yeah, it just uses 5 bone shield and gives you 60 runic power. Oh, it gives you runic power? Oh, wow. I didn't even know that. That's interesting. It's better than I thought it was then. No, I vacate the premises? Yeah, exactly. I'm with Banana. You're missing out, man. Okay. Perhaps. Dead again. This guy kind of sucks. Anyway, don't mean in the stall. I mean when I'm back at my desk. Oh, I see. Yeah, I feel ya. A lot of people believe that like you can trace ball movements to your mental and physical state, you know? So I can feel it. I understand the sentiment. Yeah, that doesn't help. I agree. 90% of serotonin is produced in the gut. Oh, really? Having a bad healer is extra noticeable this week. Well, that was actually, he's right, that was lack of interrupts. I know for sure I use Tombstone on Grievous weeks. Allows you to heal your health back up easier or help the healer too. Oh, really? Cool. Neato. That's just swell. Oh. What? Hey, Jess. Not quite ready for you yet. I'll tell you when we are. What's this now? Nothing. Is that even my phone? I thought I heard my phone beep, but then I look and there's literally no notifications. We don't need to do that, but we can. Actually, it's probably better, right? I don't know. We need counts, technically. Not really, but it could help. I can use rune weapon here just because it's a little hard to use it on the next pack. Because you want to go into that pack with that main guy dead, so you can't use it there. And that means you're using it like pretty late. Be off CD for like over a minute by that point. Earlier last week I tested Voracious, thinking the extra leech would be awesome with rank 3 Twilight. It works, but the stars have to align for it to work. Yeah, it's not as good as it looks. Like, it sounds like it would be really good, but it's actually low uptime still. And obviously, you know, outside of Twilight Devastation, we don't really do that much damage, so leech isn't very good. Oh, okay, there's a grip. Metro, you don't seem as chipper as someone who just got a fancy new personal computer should be. Oh, really? I am who I am. I don't know. It's an awesome quality of life improvement, but what should I be talking about the whole day? He's concentrating on the key. Yeah, that's also the case. This has not gone well. I was actually going to say he seemed chipper than usual at the start. Yeah, I am in a great mood. The windows are open, man. That's all I need to say. That's all you need to know. Any day that the windows are open, I'm happy. That's why I love summer. And obviously, it's not quite summer yet, but it's getting close. I'm actually warm though. I should take this jacket off. I wouldn't say I'm warm, but I'm not cold. So if I continue to stay like this, I will be warm. Oh, you should be throwing stuff, yelling, slamming some hot pockets. Oh, those are really bad for you. I don't eat those. Are we gonna open the rest of the gates or not really? Guess not. Five dead from not clicking on bodies. Yeah, that was what people were saying. They were in there with like 10 people who just never got out of the realm. What do you eat these days? I try not to eat. Including the other tank. Oh wow, that's bad. Above 40 in summer is almost summer in the Midwest. Oh, really? Yeah, it's higher than that here, but still. That's cold. If I was outside, I'd probably be cold, but because I'm indoors next to this PC that's frankly generating a fair amount of heat. Actually, it's not anymore. Yeah, I guess I just keep those fans up all the way. It's like 60 by me. Yeah, that's pretty good. I would like to see an event where you can do 5-man dungeon with up to 20 people. That would be fun. What, like, and it's scaled to health or what? Why did I have an image? Why did I have an image of someone eating Hot Pockets like pizza rolls, one bite at a time? A whole bowl of them. That would be weird. Yeah, that would be like trolling or something. It would scale the HP and damage. Why? I just wanted to know. Sorry. Anyway, raiding dungeons would be cool. Oh, well, that's the wrong thing. I accidentally went to interrupt Bobby, and I tabbed to Jess and interrupt him instead. Imagine Motherload as a raid. That would be weird, but yeah. Okay, nobody's going to interrupt that. Does it let you bring more than 5 people in a 5-man dungeon? No. I have to say, when you got a dude named Boss Player calling you out, you fucked up. But obviously, it was my mistake, so. Does anyone know how many visions you need for the new cloak upgrade? Yeah, everybody knows. It's 3. 3 this week, 4 next week. And then that's it. I also switched from Ossuary to Fall Bulwark last week. Yeah, if you got Twilight Devastation, I think you should always do it in 5-mans. And Raids, definitely not, but I always forget to change back. Anyway, 13 to 14, you're going to need 3 vessels. Yep. We all wiped at the 2-minute mark and people are linking DPS meters. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Yeah. I honestly, I should go in there. Just the last like hour of stream, just go in and do it. You know kick, no Jaja. That's good. You're obsessed with that Jaja thing. More stacks equals more health. Oh, you think? With Fall Bulwark, each stack is 1% HP. Are you sure about this? Because they are top damage meter, they want to show off. Well, I'm going to go in there and probably double their DPS as a fucking tank, so they might not be showing off for long. What are you doing, this rogue? Anyway, from Legion, yeah. I missed a 2% bulwark. Oh, that's from Legion. Yeah. Hi, Metro. How is Pugging Mythic Keys going? Well, as expected. You're also 40. I know. That's what I'm saying. It'd be funny. I kind of love doing that. Honestly, I kind of love going into content that I'm way overqualified for and just kind of flexing. To be like, hey guys, look at how skilled I am. Wait, did somebody just battle res him? What the fuck? No, he didn't die, I guess. Anyway, were tanks this OP damage-wise at the end of Legion? No, they were way better. Oh, actually, I don't know. You're talking about with corruption? No, I don't think there's anything that's ever matched that. It's not really related to tanks, though. Yeah, tanks did way more damage in Legion than they did in BFA. Now I am raid warning saying flasks and food / all. Blood got nerfed a lot in Legion. No, it got buffed a lot. It started really weak, and they got 2 big sets of buffs throughout the expansion that made them really strong. That 25% damage increase to Blood Boil was a bit unneeded, let's put it that way. As if LFR noobs have flask and food. They probably don't even know what food is. They think, oh, I have to go get food from the kitchen. I'll be right back. I didn't realize we needed that. End of Legion before Squish. I remember doing 2 million DPS as Prot Warrior. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty nuts. If Shadowlands doesn't fix all the insane RNG issues in BFA, will you play a different MMO? No, I don't believe there are insane RNG issues, so not an issue for me. In fact, I was just talking about how much I like some of the random things that happen. Like I said, I liked the fact that, like, okay, this pack is going to be tough. Oh, Twilight Devastation proc twice. That's just a great feeling. It's like the pack's no longer tough now because of that luck. I love that. That's one of my favorite things about this season. Anyway, food, but I just ate dinner. Are we really going to be doing this boss for that long? Yeah, no doubt. It's funny. I'm surprised LFR doesn't just have a cauldron and a feast sitting in front of each boss. That would be interesting, but yeah, no, you don't. I'm surprised LFR exists. That's what I'm surprised by. Alright, so here's where we broke up yesterday. Hopefully, we got a lot of everybody. Rag and 2 Quelt the Lost, so... Anyway, oh, Nick Jensen, what's up, buddy? We had a Siege 18 out of time by a little, but we were outside the first boss's room, and someone accidentally pulled the boss, and we got the entire room, but we placed the spotters so perfect. Oh, damn, that's cool. It's rare to see that, huh? Okay, that went really well. Holy shit. That's about as good as that could have gone. So much better than yesterday. Can't even spell my correction correctly. Yeah, that's life, man. 11 dead by the first grasping tentacle. Lol. For fuck. So tell me, does it automatically take people down, or how does that work? Okay, whatever. Don't mount. I think it only ends up being something like 1 free death strike. It's 11.11% more death strikes, which is pretty good, but I don't know. IMO Fall Bulwark is better for this build. I think it always is better, yeah. I would never take Ossuary for 5-mans again. That was not a good shot. One more. Wait, what's this? What is this nonsense? Huh? Okay. Anyway, weapon enchant. Yes. Haven't even gotten that far. Oh yeah. Man si no sables usar lo canononas avisa. Sure. If you say so. I just wrote if you use fast food it would be kill. Oh, that's a good one. We need to fix these walls. Yeah, I guess that's what's happened. Pegaste a la pared la quastedo el bug, idiota. For fuck's sake, idiotas. We got Nazoth to 98%. That's pretty good. Hit 2.1k score today. Looking to get at least 3 to 3.5k. I'm hoping that will make early Shadowlands easier. Why? Why would that help? He told that if you're not able to use the cannons, just say it. Oh, really? He thinks he is calling you an idiot. No, I guess not. He's blaming the person who used the cannon for somehow that mistake, but I don't think that's the case. Hey, we're out. Okay, well, we gotta kill it all now. That's fine. I mean, there's only pretty much only one pack left. People often obsess over last expansion scores, really? I'm pretty sure last expansion scores were deleted when this expansion started. I don't remember anybody even talking about it, but maybe I'm not remembering it well. When will you wear the university shirt? Shirt? I have the jacket on right now. I think I do actually have a shirt too, but I haven't. I think it's too small or something. I think the main thing is hat. Obviously, nothing hurts in the fight, but the sanity drain doesn't seem to be changed at all. The sanity drain should be like 1% of normal mode. Nah, it should just people should just learn the fight. It's not hard to just use your thing twice. But yeah, so tell me how it works when you figure it out. If people get taken down automatically, or you still have to choose who goes down. So I'd be interested to learn how that mechanic works. No, we're not upgrading now, but oh well. Man, I just can't get this key in time. It's crazy. Every time I do Toligor, some stupid mistake happens that we just lose our time. Paranoia must be fun in LFR. Oh, that probably doesn't even exist. I haven't seen Paranoia yet. Well, yeah, I don't know if it even exists. I don't know how it's still possible to throw a 15 or a 16 even. No, it's obviously possible. I feel that. I tried to do 16 or 15 yesterday before the reset and Toligor both had big mistakes. Yeah, it's just like ridiculous things happen every time I do this dungeon anymore. I don't know how to solve it. It won't be that off time, but I don't think 7 minutes is enough for these two bosses. We'll see. I think we need one mob too. So we didn't open all the gates. So we failed to open one of the gates. So we're going to be like 0.5 off.
More bombs incoming.
Two demon hunters, a rogue, and a druid, and the barrels are just sat in the middle of the room. Although, to be fair, if we can cut corners on mechanics, it might be the reason we do or don't upgrade. 4 minutes for this boss is usually just enough, but I don't think we're going to have 4 minutes. Probably have 3 minutes. That's the gate we want to go out, right? Can't believe the basketball mechanic was actually in Gahoon. Oh, really? Why not? This is definitely not going to give. Or is it? 1.5%? Is it going to give 1.5%? I think it's not going to. so weird that Death's Advance so reliably procs that. I don't know why. Death's Advance seems like it just universally procs the weapon or the ring. Oh wow, we did no damage to this. Still looking for videos to deconstruct. I'm gonna do seismicals this weekend, and we'll see how the second video in the series goes. The first one did better than expected. So I'm generally pretty calm, and I don't mind not upgrading keys much, but there's nothing that frustrates me more when the key is out of time by a few seconds. Oh, really? Yeah, I get you. Usually, yeah, we're not even going to have 3 minutes for this. Usually it means that 1 or 2 deaths were the reason you failed there, right? So that's a tough feeling. He'll be hyped. He was sobbing thinking you wouldn't do it. Oh, wait, why? Well, I don't want to do it on his warrior or something like that. He's doing keys that are like 5 levels higher than anything I've done, so that would be ridiculous. But yeah, on his DK, that sounds like a perfect opportunity. Because this would be a good one. Like, we've seen Asterios' point of view now, who's basically fresh to the season. And now we get to see somebody who's fresh to the character, but very accomplished. This would be good. This would be like a good start to the series. You probably want to lust. Okay, well, we're definitely not upgrading it without lust. Anyway, at least I can always go away from the dungeon time or not learning something new, so that's important. Yeah, no doubt. I'm going to try to focus on this fight, because if there's any mistakes made, we're going to lose the timer. For sure. That was actually perfect count as well, by the way. Probably should have saved the trinket for when I got the fire mechanic next. That was bad use. Really bad use, actually. Can't even see because the stupid fucking green shit. Well, a minute and a half for 17 million. Not happening. Not unless somebody lost now, I guess. It's just so crazy to me that DPS, like, I don't know. There was a time when I couldn't get people to not lust when they wanted to. And now you can't get anybody to lust. It's weird. It's legitimately gonna be because we didn't lust. We don't upgrade the key. That's crazy. That's fucking hilarious. Oh man. It's gonna be closer than it should be, frankly. 11 seconds. No, 17 seconds. 10%. I think we have it. Boss is dying a little slow, maybe. 2 million, 7 seconds. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Oh my god, we got it. How ridiculous is that? What the fuck? That is so bizarre. That's crazy. How about that, man? 1 second. Yeah, no doubt. That's crazy. I didn't think we'd upgrade that after that big mistake. Nice. That was a good one. Yeah, no doubt. Literally 1 second. Yeah, that was like the second the timer ended that we finished it. Kind of crazy. Anyway, Jesus, yeah. Twilight Devastation. Proc decided to upgrade the key. Did it proc? I didn't even notice. Tall 18. Well, I don't know. This group was kind of stupid, honestly. I wouldn't mind doing a tall 18, but I don't think I want to do it with these guys. Alright, so Pittsburgh and NC State has started. But obviously we got a long... Later, Metro, have a good one. Oh, okay, see you later, Bradley. We got a long ways to go before that game heats up. To be honest, it's kind of impressive to kill that boss in less than 3 minutes without Bloodlust. That's pretty good. Damage is really good. Quando apuntes. Quando. What does that mean? I hear that word all the time. That's like how or when or something, right? Quando apuntes con el canon. Pega solo en el camino. When? Yeah, okay. Cuando yo te vi en la lluvia me prometiste tu sangre. Anyway, when you point the cannon, aim only on the floor. Oh, there you go. Somebody's got it. Thanks for the heads up, man. Okay, what else? 18s. Let's look for something good here. Waycrest 19. That'd be pretty hard this week. Shrine. That's about it. 19 Siege, which I don't even really want to. Wow, that guy's 11 to 12 Mythic. Damn. So that's what Camino means. Floor, yeah. El Camino. The last... that text came through super late. Type that about the Fallborg town a while ago when you were first talking about it. Wait, which... What? Camino can also mean road. Oh, interesting. Mariners to move March home games due to state ban on large groups events. Oh, look at that. What do you think about that, Sarah? I guess we'll sign up to Waycrest. I mean, that's probably... Between Siege and Waycrest. Not, liking Siege. It's kind of crazy that we're already, like, at the 19 level. When last season, getting a 19 in time would have been pretty good. I mean, with Fall Bulwark, most stacks of Bone Shield equals more HP. When someone asked about keeping it at 10 or 6. Oh, yeah, that was a long time ago. Banana put, like, looks like what's meant to be like a face or something like that. Wow, this game's 2 minutes in and it's only 3-0. That's weird.
For Pitt and Kevin Keats for NC State, former Louisville assistant and head coach at UNC Wilmington. Inside for a quick 2 from Champagny, so he gets rolled.
Oh, Champagny, that guy's good, man. Let's go Pitt, by the way. I'm all about Pitt. How do you mute it?
Panthers have a win on this floor since Friday, so they got to ease their way into it. You expect Pitt to out of the gates coming strong.
Oh.
Through for 2.
That's weird. That button, it looks like a pause button, but it's actually the mute button. Okay, a tall, that's the same group probably, yeah. Somebody switched to tank in that group. Okay, I guess we'll do under wrap. Actually, I have 18 mother load. I should just do that. I don't know why people even put check IO. Are you retarded? If you're not checking IO for a 17, 18, etc., then how'd you get the key? Load. I'm just inviting the first 5 guys to sign up, guys. Don't worry about score or nothing else. Stupid add-ons. NC State. 7-2 already. Slide shot. That sounds familiar. Some shitty players so far. Need time. That's nice. Landry. That's a good guy. Pretty good. Not a big fan of Resto Druids anymore, but fuck them if they can't take a hot, you know what I'm saying? Coronavirus is kind of a big threat here, so I don't blame them, yeah. It's like, it was at its peak. Oh, that guy's pretty good too, actually. Oh well. It was at its peak in Seattle, right? Or in Washington. Oh, launching 3s. Oh man, that guy's on fire. I like this guy.
he knocks it down to his guys. Let's chill out. Let's chill out. Let's play calm because he knows he's got this. He's in his own.
Thunderbird rolling inside, battles for the rebound, and he's fouled before that second effort.
Thunderbird. Okay, that guy's decent, but he's Azralon. This guy's Maelstrom. Death Knight. Might be pretty good for this dungeon, right? Death Knight. Let's take him. I am the raid leader in this group. Can I be voted out in LFR? Yeah, you can be. Doesn't matter who the raid leader is. Alright, well, we need a lust. I'm not going without a lust. Not doing that again. Such an easy key, though, really. Okay, well, we're not taking 3 Death Knights, are we? What do you guys think? 3 DKs? DK only run? No, we need battle res. We need lust. 4 DKs, yeah. And drums, yeah, no thanks. No, that was a lucky pass. Okay, there's the guy. This knight. That's a good player too. 11 to 12 mythic, holy shit. That's a really good player. I don't even care if he's enhanced. That's a good player. Ideally, he'll be Ellie, but I doubt it. He's probably enhanced. Knowing my luck. Oh, he's Ellie. Good. Alright, that's a good player right there. Okay, what else? Who needs a healer when you have 5 DKs? Yeah, you're right about this. That guy's okay. Warrior's pretty good for this. Take Warrior. Alright, this would be a great group, comp-wise. Minus healer. I'm gonna run the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Nobody's here yet. What a surprise. Have you ever noticed Twilight Dev pulling things through the floor and ceilings? No, not floor and ceilings, but definitely side walls and stuff. What do you guys think? Jennifer Gardner, attractive or not? I just... not really about that. I see these stupid freaking commercials for what this credit card is or whatever all the time, and I'm just like, you know, they really... It was better when it was Sam Jackson, honestly. I don't think she's a good actress. I don't think she's attractive. Not for me. She's okay. Yeah, at best, right? Better than average. Oh, I guess so, but still, nothing special. Did you say Jennifer Gardner? Yeah, that's correct, yeah. Stupid commercials. We got an email. What's that? Oh, account alert at Amazon.service. Reminder, new statement, summary service added. Latest update of statement billing receipt, Wednesday, March 11th. At least that's today. At least they got the date right. For 47, I think she looks good. Oh, really? She's that old? Yeah, I guess so. She's alright, Jennifer Aniston. Now we're talking, yeah. It doesn't drag you down automatically. I just checked, by the way. So how does it work? People have to go down themselves? If that's the case, oh my god. Like all other difficulties. So if nobody goes down, what happens? That's probably gonna happen on LFR. If just like no tank goes down, you're just down there, the boss just punches you and teeth go flying. He starts gouging your eyes out like Clegane. That's a scary scene, man. I still look at that and get freaked out by that fight. But obviously you don't get the debuff. Yeah, so you can just go down over and over again. Twice, really. Alright, this guy wasn't kidding about being AFK. Time to find a new healer. Honestly, I wasn't. That was like the least confident pick. Fuck me, so many McD. Oh, mind controlled. Oh, really? Yeah, they don't know how to use the thing. Well, my best Tildagore before that was a 15. Oh, so that's gonna definitely get me to 2300. That's nice. Definitely higher than that for sure. We upgrade this, we get a nice 19. Oh, that's a good That's a good priest right there. Sweet. Alright, that's good. Actually fun though. It makes me laugh, so that's a good reason to do it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to try it, honestly, just to see what it was like. Fubu-fu. Fabufu. Alright, let's go. Let's go Pittsburgh, huh? I don't like their color scheme much, but whatever. Alright, let's see if this guy's dicks. He is! That's good. Glad to see that. Alright, well, we already did 18 mother load, and frankly, it wasn't that bad. We crushed the timer. Everybody else is here. We crushed the timer. So as long as the DPS is as good as last group, and we don't have any stupid mistakes. We had a pretty dumb mistake on the first boss, but hopefully that's behind us. Need to make more pots after this as well. Motherload is so easy this season. Yeah, it's that and Cetralis are like super approachable this season. Cetralis on Tyrannical is still tough. Oh, that's a walk. That's a walk. Come on. Wow. Of course. Should have been a walk and a turnover. Instead, it's a 3-pointer. Playing Dis on busting means it's either really good or really bad. Well, he's 2.3, so he's at least as good as I am, score-wise. Buff up. Tildagore became one of the hardest, you think? I think Atal is the most difficult. Uh-oh. He licked you? Better leave. Is this guy gonna... Playing disc is always a good sign. No. Anyway, how is it like in USA with Corona not affecting me at all? No, whatever, we use the fucking scroll.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This guy's refusing to buff fort. Kick the priest? Yeah, honestly, I should have. That's pretty fucking retarded, but whatever. I can at least understand Grievous, but that's not an issue this week. You can control how many stacks of busting you have, so this should not matter. Anyway, is he really not buffing? Oh yeah, he's not gonna do it. We buffed the fort scroll instead. He's being serious, I guess. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. He's scared. I don't know why, but whatever. Wait, what? Yeah. He gave some retarded reason. Busting damage based on percentage of your health. I know. So is Twilight Devastation. Anyway. He understands that's not how that works, right? It is how it works, but it just doesn't matter because busting is not ever going to kill us. If busting kills us because of a few percent extra health, then you're just shit. That's just how it is. So that's not a good sign. This priest is literally the worst healer dealing with busting. Yeah, it probably is the worst healer, but I think it's vastly overstated how bad they are at it. Anyway, it makes sense because busting deals percentage of his healing. It doesn't scale with percent, so easier for the healer to heal. I don't really care if it makes sense to him. It doesn't make sense for the other 4 people in the group, so that's pretty shitty. Alright, we gotta make sure we don't lose thread here. The only reason I invited him was because he brought fort buff, honestly, so. It's not overstated. This needs mobs alive to heal. Busting goes off when the mobs are dead. Not always. It's not like everybody's killing every single mob at once and they're all out of combat immediately. Plus, they have one of the strongest CDs in the game for busting. Rapture. Everybody seems to discount that. What's going on there? Why is this not? Anyway, priest refused to heal more. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. No healer should struggle this if busting. That's what I'm saying. Busting is not Grievous. I can understand it on Grievous weeks. I still don't agree with it, but I can at least understand why people think it's a good idea. But on busting weeks, like, okay, so we just don't fucking kill them and have 5 stacks, right? That's an optional mistake. That's something that we could not do and solve the problem. Plus, if you chain pull, he always has targets. So I won't be doing that, but either way. It does more, but not more overall. Like, it's just making it so you can stam your way out of an affix. What's going on? Yeah, we have a stamina scroll, yeah. It's so troll. It's just stupid. Just a bad bit of information. But whatever. Oh yeah, what are we doing? Boss next.
5, 4,
No pop.
3, 2, 1.
This is chain pull week. Mobs are at half health. Pull the next one. Not for me. Should have kicked him. Yeah, I definitely should have not done the group with him, but whatever. We'll see how he responds to bosses. The third boss especially. I guess, okay. Same mistake that the previous dude made. What's the mistake? He ran in front of the thing that was going to one-shot him? Was that not obvious? I guess not, if 2 people die to it on 2 18s consecutively. Wasn't watching. Oh, no. I assume neither was this player because that's twice now that's happened today. Watching the frontal to the face. Catching, yeah, obviously. This happened in the previous run too. And then it caused a cascade of problems where I went to go res the guy and I got them too close to the coins and he got 5 stacks of coins. But it was fine because we killed the boss anyway. That does sound like a mistake, yes. Yes, it does. It killed the skeleton, no. Anyway, this boss literally yells and announces his attack. Yeah, it's just people are too busy worrying about the foot bombs. Now this warrior's damage pretty low for a fight like this. Bad D&D there. Good Twilight dev though. If it procced a second later, it would have missed. I should have gotten knocked away from the coins, not into the wall there. Poor play on my part, but in the end, didn't matter. I think this one's gonna get eaten actually, yeah. Too far, or not far enough, I mean. One stack, not the end of the world though. 10% with 3 million left, who cares? Fight's over. Alright, now we'll go, we won't go too big here. Actually, one of the reasons that we crushed this so easily was because the count situation with the, what's it called? So maybe we should try to get big here. I just want to make sure that we don't have any issues with the robots. Need as many bots as we can to help with count, right? There's some nice damage from the DK. Not me, the other DK. Same problem with busting. A lot of non-elites in that pack, 4 actually. Oh wow, you're letting the jockeys pilot the robots now? Oh yeah, definitely on a week like this. There's no reason not to. I used to not do it in seasons 3 and prior because I'd be overcount if I did. But now that you need to get to 60% here, the only reason I wouldn't do it is if it was a week that I was going to die to them, like necrotic or something. Yeah, it's not fortified, so you want to just get as many of them as you can, really. We can double pull a lot here, honestly. As long as we got threat on everything, which we don't. Fuck. No interrupt on that. Oh, we got Rock Ellie. That's pretty good. That's a good Rock Ellie usage, honestly. Struggling to get threat on everything. There's never been a reason not to. Yes, there is, because I would have been overcount, like I said. In the rut I used to do, if we did that, we'd be way overcount, so there was no reason to fight them. But yeah, still on like necrotic weeks and stuff. I don't want to fight them if I don't have to, because they're very hard to kite. I was always more efficient to scub other, yeah, not when you didn't have rogues and shit. Not when you didn't have skips available, it was never more efficient. That's the problem, this dungeon went from being one of the hardest skippable areas to the easiest, so now there's absolutely no reason not to. Anyway, you should do a ignore pillar run. I definitely want to try that, but not in like a real key or anything. Here, let's do this next. See what happens here. They're both going there. That's unfortunate. So yeah, earlier we got this robot to go into this building here, and oh fuck. Oh nice. Earlier we got this robot to go into this building, and that was a bunch of, that was like not expected free count. And it's pretty like, it was frankly very free because we're already fighting 1, so fighting 2 doesn't really change anything. Some nice twilights there. Okay, let's do this. This has worked pretty well. Metro, what hat are you wearing? It's called the, I don't know. It's a Ducat. What do you mean, what hat am I wearing? It's Gonna come up with some snarky reply, but I couldn't think of anything on the fly. Getting little procs. That fire, like red fire circle thing, it's like, huh. It's used for this 2 different mechanics on the same types of mobs. It's weird. That's for the whatever, the disorient thing, and then the other one's for the knockback. It's kind of weird. Alright, it's 45. Let's do this next. Oh, 5 stacks of busting. Alright, this would be a little awkward. I couldn't tell if it was a Ducat. Oh, you can't tell. How not? Don't be a smartass. Talking to the wrong person, my friend. If that's a reply that you would ever say to me, then you will not enjoy the stream. That's awkward. On top of the energy shield, look at that. These mobs are still not my favorite mobs to fight in the dungeon, but it's a lot easier on Fortified, or on Tyrannical, that's for sure. It's a lot of moving and standing still with these mobs. Okay, that's 56%. This pack's gonna be kind of rough too. Oh, not this pack, but the next pack. Okay. Here, we don't need that much count. This is enough. See, that's pretty common that happens. 7 stacks, still got a target. That's actually a little short. We probably should have gotten one more. But that's fine, we'll just pull everything on the other side with Rune Weapon up here. Warriors home games to have no spectators, damn. The Stone Skin 2-minute CD is a bit too long, really, to be useful. Yeah, it's definitely, it's kind of just a worse version of Machimba's, but higher item level, so I gotta use it over that. Everything died at once there, not ideal. And buy some rock lances here. Ramp blood coming up, taking a lot of damage. Letting the health get low. Hey Brandon, what's up, buddy? And there's Bone Storm to save us. Look at that fucking healing, Jesus. And again, we're gonna have it all die at once. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. Just gotta get a little bit of mana, I guess. Do a smaller pack here, and then we'll go big again after this. I don't know what the hell I just tabbed to. Nothing. Not much. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Enjoying my new PC. Fortunately, North Carolina State's winning pretty handily against Pittsburgh right now, but you never know. What's the tentacle? Oh, no, it's the spider. Okay. We'll use Essence on the next pack. Yay, sports. Yeah, you're right. That's all CDs there. I think we're still pretty short. Probably should have stayed and got one more pack. That guy's wearing a freaking hat and a sweater, so I guess it is cold out. It's just warm in my room now. This new PC generates more heat than the old one, I guess. Wow, that's loud. Holy shit. Was that really loud for you guys too? Benjamin Vicuri. $80. Probably should get this pack too, but we're not going to. I don't want to go 2 over here. 82-ish is kind of where I want to be, but that would probably take us well past that. We can get an extra pack on the other side. We got to get going with Lust. Okay, that is not the correct direction. Incorrect direction. Oh, this guy's a Vulpera. Pretty loud, not too bad. Yeah, I could turn it down. I don't know how, though. Let's see. I don't know why it was so loud. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can turn it down, honestly. Oh, well. Hey Sandy, what's up? How you doing today? I'm doing great. Enjoying the new computer, and I got the windows open. ACC tournament means windows open. Every year, this is 4 years in a row that I've had the windows open. Last year somebody commented on stream about it, and I was watching the stream just randomly, and I was like, oh wow, ACC tournament was on, and I had the windows open for the first time. That's cool. A little close. I like it when it's spider here because it's a lot easier. Anyway, what's the temps there? I don't know. It says it's not warm at all, but I'm really warm. 48 degrees it says. I don't buy that for a second. It's like I'm warm. I should take this sweater off, honestly. I don't feel any breeze at all, so that's rare around here. It's unlucky Twilight Dev there. Could have been a lot better. It's cool here in Vegas, around 50s throughout the weekend. Loads of rains and storms. Oh, really? It was in the 50s in Vegas? Yeah. Nice. Extra grips. Remind me, I want to see how much healing this trinket or this ring combo did at the end of this dungeon. I bet it's probably pretty good with busting. A lot of extra damage taken. I'm enjoying it while it lasts, so yeah, you like the coolness. It's funny, everybody who lives in the hot temperatures, they love the coolness. I'm the opposite, because I live in the cool temperature. So what is next week? It's Grievous week, right? Ghost Trap, what? The hell, you can't even see it. Anyway, next week is, yeah, bolstering Grievous. So that's actually a, I don't know. I don't think Grievous is as bad as people make it sound, but I don't know. Even when I lived in Colorado, I loved the cool temps, but hated driving in the snow. Oh, really? Yeah, I bet that's rough. Really hate Grievous? Oh, yeah. I don't normally heal it, so I guess I don't mind it as much, but it makes it a lot harder to, like, if things go poorly, it's a lot easier to wipe. At least they got rid of Grievous Tyrannical. I think that was very generous. Grievous is only really bad for healers, yeah, obviously, but it's still like, I don't know. Whatever. Well, the make or break moment's coming up. We almost wiped to Rixa in the last group, but we ended up pulling it off at the last second. So, can't imagine Grievous with Sanguine. That'd be horrible. Oh, yeah. Why? Quacking and Sanguine, that's the one that was tough. But now that they changed Quacking, it's not bad at all. Oh, man. Imagine Quacking Grievous. That'd be impossible. The old one. The old version, anyway. People already standing shit, so it'd be bad. Oh, yeah. Okay, should we get the Mastermind? I don't feel like that's the answer. Let me get this instead. Love seeing some Dix Priest. Yeah, it's rare, but I like seeing them too, honestly. Not this guy, though, because he's basically trolling the key. He refused to buff Fort. And he's not doing very much damage or healing, honestly. But whatever. It's a tough week for them, I guess, so he's got to play it as safe as possible. Nobody's going to interrupt that. I assume somebody... I was going to interrupt it myself, but I assumed somebody would have did it, so I just stopped and interrupted something else instead. Okay, that's way too much count, really. Anyway, Stan makes busting ticks more still, or is he just being absent-minded? Yeah, it's based on percentage of your health, so he's right about that. It just doesn't matter. You guys have a disc in the raid now, right? No, not anymore. We had like 3 people switch to discs over the course of like 3 months, and they all quit. So, how would not buffing Fort help him? Because he thinks like this priest, or I guess I don't know. He's just worried about busting. Refusing to buff the group with a free spell. Yeah, we talked about it already. Why? Let's go. Nice. Pittsburgh's doing well now. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's 2-point game. Sweet. Alright, this is really bad. The fucking dude's at 90% already. What the fuck? Or not even below 90%. It doesn't really matter though. We get the whole platform. Just means I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I'm gonna have to use CDs here. This fucking thing just... I can't believe how hard this hits. It's really weird. I guess there's a lot of displacement, so everything's worse, like slower, and people take more damage and stuff. Wow, this is taking a while though. 41% only. Well, again, as long as we don't wipe on Rixa, we're good. This is like a boss fight though. This is ridiculous. Okay, drink up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who would even wipe on Rixa? Oh, you'd be surprised. This fight's really difficult. AMS now. Swerve the chemical burn. First one. That's good. Makes a big difference. Oh, that's really unlucky. Another one. I'll use my trinket. You dispelled me. I don't know why you dispelled me instead. Oh, that is really bad. Okay. Rixa hits tanks like dumpster trucks. Yeah. Yep, very easy to die in this fight. Luckily, his blood decay, it's probably the best it can be, but... It dispels me instead of the damage dealer. I guess that's fine. Does it do more damage to me or something? I just don't really get it. This week makes me want to start playing my priest. Oh, really? Next week. Alright, we got another AMS for the next phase. Banana's review of the new COD mode. I don't usually have fun, but I had fun. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, you were talking to him or something? Okay, AMS. Oh, that's a battle. Yeah, he asked if I was fun. I gotcha, that's funny. I thought you meant he released a video or something. I was like, where'd you see that? It's a battle royale or whatever, right? Those have really taken off, huh? I like the concept. I'd love to see something like that in WoW. Well, this has went really well, honestly, this fight. Yeah. No. Oh my god. See, when that happens, it's really unfortunate. But whatevs. Whatevs. Apparently, when you die, you get to 1v1 someone and respawn if you win. Oh, wow, really? What the hell? That's interesting. What the hell? Alright, we're gonna be overcount here. Remember when the Battle Royale was only in Minecraft because of the Hunger Games movie? Oh, really? No, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Man, that warrior is always dying, is he? Oh my god, he has 5 deaths! All deaths are warrior. What the fuck? Yeah, there you go. Poor warriors. They're the new demon hunters. Otherwise, this was a perfect run. No deaths. Still plenty of time, I guess, but... If only he had 3%. Yeah, right. Might have survived.